Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Monday and happy Labor Day. Glad you're with us tonight. We have our big grand finale of the holiday weekend, and that means we have the grand finale of our big sale event that is going on. It started on Saturday, and we are just about to wrap it up in the next 3 hours. You've got 3 more hours to select your favorite pieces at incredible discounts and of course, get your favorite requests in as well. We're so excited to have you with us because we hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I hope it's been full of relaxation and rest and fun with family and friends and hopefully no work. But we've got a very, very exciting grand finale for you. So it is going to be your last chance. And if you're not familiar with what's been going on the last couple of days, well, let me tell you, we've got big discounts going on our jewelry, all your favorite designs, some returning classics, but also a lot of brand new. But also, in addition to the incredible discounts, it is also the extra bonus of getting $100 off everything that we show you. And that is very exciting because we are so thrilled to have these types of discounts as we really wrap up the summer season, as they say, unofficially at least. So it is a great time to be shopping. Maybe you're getting a jump start on holiday gift giving, or maybe you're just thinking, you know what? It's a big holiday weekend. I'm going to sit back, relax, and treat myself to something that I've always wanted in jewelry. So this is the day to do it. We've got 3 hours. It flies by. We've got mostly one-of-a-kinds. This, of course, is an event that has discounts that are so deep in the discounting that we're actually asking for final sale, but that is not a problem because what you see is what you get. The only exceptions would be our all-diamond pieces that we might have a couple of here and there. Like, for example, the bangle that I'm wearing is the match to Lauren's Links collection. It is here. In your last call, last chance on this one, it's actually available in white and yellow gold. So I want to give you a heads up. That is coming up in this show. It has not been discounted ever to this degree. We're going to have so much fun with that one, and it is loaded with diamonds. So all the way across the top, nothing but diamonds and a lot of gold. This is something that is, I've got to say, my favorite bangle we do, and thrilled that we have it for you in white and yellow. So stick around for that one if you love a great diamond curb link bangle. But we also have some fabulous pieces and some wheels actually that we're going to see. We're going to see a tanzanite discount wheel that are all really affordable, and they're all one of a kinds, of course. And then we also have even chameleons, one of the most exotic, really probably the most exotic stone that money can buy in this world of gems entirely. We're going to see chameleon diamonds that are all right around a half. Actually, one is just under, one is at a half, and then one is over a half carat in size. Those are coming up at a huge discount as well. And you know our chameleons are always GIA certified. So we've got those color changing diamonds for you that are fancy. That is very exciting. And they're the most, I believe, the most affordable chameleons I've ever had on the show. So that is very exciting as well. Not to mention other assorted wheels. We're going to get some other museum pieces like, for example, there is a fabulous Paraíba. We do have a 1 carat, really beautiful emerald cut diamond that is all GIA certified as well. White diamond, that is. So I know a lot of you love those. And the list goes on and on and on. So here's the other thing. We want you to get requests in too because we've been taking a lot of those requests since the event started on Saturday. But hey, if you've been on the go or maybe just kind of missed a couple of hours here of the weekend so far, well, get ready because we can get your requests in. And speaking of, one of my favorite things to show you is a hoop earring. So I am going to bring our 2 carat 35 diamond inside out hoops for you. Plus there's men's jewelry. We've got a super affordable, actually a turquoise that could be ladies or men's really in the styling and so much more. So it is going to be quite the night as we celebrate what is already, it's always fun to be here on Monday nights, right? Because it's must-see TV. It's must-see Monday night markdowns. But you add to that the finale of a Labor Day spectacular, and it is going to be good. So hopefully you can stay with us. And remember, the only really downside, I would say, is that they are one of a kind. So that's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing in that I cannot tell you over the last 2 days how many people have missed out on incredible items. None, I would say the most popular one was actually our 27 karat tanzanite pendant yesterday. We had so many people miss out. So the advice is this, just dial in as soon as you see something you love, before you even see the price tag, because those are gonna be the best they can be. So just dial in early, and that is your way to ensure that you get your favorite item before somebody else does, okay? So that is kind of the key to shopping this sale event. And again, it all ends in exactly, well, 2 hours and 56 minutes. So let's get started. We've got an emerald to kick off with here. And again, requests are welcome. It sounds like they're already coming in. Take a look at how we get started here on this Labor Day Monday. I'm so glad you're with us. It's an honor to be with you always on the holidays, and it's an honor to have you here with us on a holiday weekend. I know a busy one at that. So really thrilled you're here, and we're going to make it worth your while. I promise you that. So 111-7306 gets us started here. And this is a really important ring with a gorgeous Colombian emerald. emerald. And forgive me, guys, we're already backed up on our line, so not a lot of operators here yet. There haven't been a lot of operators all weekend, so bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll have an operator with you shortly. It looks like we got about 90 on the phone lines, and I've only got 3 operators here so far, so bear with us. They're all doing a good job of getting multiple calls taken. But this is our 50-point emerald, and it's in a really special square emerald cut as well, which we enjoy seeing. But it's also going to be white, yellow, or rose, and we are still, when we can, changing gold colors for you, so you get an extra bonus there. Changing gold colors, getting you sized to perfection, so when it arrives at your home, you open up that beautiful box, and your piece is ready to wear, and you can't beat that. So love to see it. But here we are with a really special emerald. 50 points, 7 points in diamonds scattered among this yellow gold. But if you like a yellow gold setting for an emerald, which I know I do, that would be a great way to go. And remember, whatever price you see that I end up discounting, and I'm doing some serious deep discounting before you even take your $100 off. So that's a really big benefit as well. But look at this, great rope texturing on the side borders there, some really pretty scroll work that's detailed with a fine mill grain. You've got diamonds that are interspersed throughout. And then you choose the white, the yellow, or the rose, and that's going to be a little surprising that we're still doing really big gold color changes when we got the discounts. We do. So get yourselves ready. We've got bangles, we've got pendants, we've got rings, we've got affordable, we've got more museums. So it's really a nice assortment for everybody. But this was originally $2,299. No surprise when you see the clarity of that stone. And a half carat, as I put it on the hand here, is going to look quite a bit larger than that, of course, because we know that emeralds are less dense. So you're certainly going to get, as you see on display here, a really big, bold look. Oh, there's a little sneak. Oh, a little extra peek at that one. What do you think? I've got the white and the yellow gold on. What do you think of that bangle? Hinge style. You're going to love it. So that's coming up. I mean, you talk about curb appeal. That's got it right there. So that's going to be coming up in the show. Last call, though. It's our last couple that we have ever. So you're not going to see that much longer. But here we go. Instead of $2,000, instead of, how about this, $1,000 or $9.99? And given that this is also the last day of event, not only is it your last few hours to shop it, but it's also our last few hours to move as much inventory as we can. So just rest assured that the prices might be even better than you're accustomed to seeing over the course of the last 2 days. So how about this? Case in point, $888. No, it's not that either. This is before your $100 discount. This is before you choose your gold color. This is before you get your size. How about all that? And yet, one only, call early. This is it. We're going to see him go out the door. Everything's going to be flying. You know that. That's what's been happening this entire event long. You cannot miss these opportunities. They are specialty. And we're doing this for even less than $888. This does not get much better. And then again, if we can go lower, we will. I'm taking some awfully serious drops here in prices. We are really moving jewelry tonight. So take a look. This is not even $888. Let's make it $849, which will take it down to $749 at checkout for you if you enjoy a beautiful, bold, best of the best Colombian. We are not bringing you anything but the best here out of Colombia. So the top graded emerald the world over, and you got it for $749. So that's going to be 30 seconds because we've got to, real quickly through all these one-of-a-kinds. It's a lot to show you. We have been going through so much jewelry over the last couple of days, which is a lot of fun. Gives you a lot of variety to choose from. And let us know what you want to see on this Labor Day holiday. Jason, did you have any requests so far? Or you know what? I brought out everything that we have left from Saturday and Sunday too, so that if there is anything you've missed or want to check on availability from the weekend, then that means the Saturday and Sunday shows when this event started. You can go ahead and call us and we can see if it's here for you. I'm happy to do that. I'll be able to tell you right away if it's here or not. So our last call on this one at $749, and this is going to be, let's see who's got it. Somebody's got to get that emerald. You know that. That's too good to stay here. They all are. I mean, if we just were seeing regular pricing, that's one thing. But when you see discounts like this, I mean, here's a big pendant. You got to see this. Big pendant. I'm going to start with it on the hand so you can see the size here. It's 11173 or 7636. And I'm going to say attention rose gold lovers right up front, because this is a rose gold pendant with a trillion cut opal. This is a crystal opal. It's mighty, mighty large. It's a 9 carat 49 on item number 7636. And let me give you a link here so you can see what this is all about. Now, it's twisted at the top with a hidden bell, which is going to be right behind where I'm holding it, obviously. And there's a big diamond up top, which is your only diamond in the piece, which is a really nice size 7-point diamond in that bezel. But I want to show you the length here that's going to give you. It's going to give you 1 inch and 3/4 or so in top to bottom length. I'll take it right on over the neckline so you get a better idea of what that's all about. But look at this great border of rose gold. I love that it's twisted up top, almost like a braided. And then that's a one serious 7-point stone there in a round brilliant bezel set. So let's take it on over. And then of course you're going to see it up close as well to really appreciate all of the fabulous colors this opal gives you. It's a little tough to hold it in the tweezers here, but this is a perfect way to see it because obviously we see a little darker light over here is a little less light. So what that does is that creates more of a beautiful true to life visual of what that opal is going to be. And you're seeing how many reds and oranges and purples and greens and yellows, and that's from a distance away. Wait till you see this fully featured up front. Up close, you're going to see even more. Now get ready for the value of a lifetime. That's one mighty fine piece in size. It gives you that big statement piece we love. Obviously opt for your favorite rose gold chain, pop it right on. That's going to dictate the length and how it sits. Is it going to be a little higher? Is it going to be a little lower? That's really all based on the chain that you're going to choose. It's got an ample bail, so if you have a larger chain and you're always worried that maybe your chain's not going to fit through that bail, this one's a very large bail. So you've got about, I don't know, about 8, 9, 10 millimeters to play with. So you can put even your mighty thick chains, heavy chains. But look at this opal. It's got itself, and you can see why they chose the rose gold, because the opal itself has a really pinky, orangey, golden kind of base tone, but then all these amazing blues, purples, yellows, greens, reds, the whole spectral color of the rainbow, and that is play of color in that Phenomena stone. Now it's also going to be 949 7-point diamond. You see that one single diamond there. Let's take a look at the finishing so you can see they leave the back more or less open so that you can appreciate that it is a double-sided opal. And we're going to make it really, really affordable for you right now. It is unbelievable. This was a $39.99 piece, and yet it is going so much lower right now. Just one. Keep that in mind, and you've got it in rose gold. Got to stay as it is. But this is the worst perspective on it. So those are that visual you're getting right now is the least color you'll see. You're typically going to see a lot more. And you know what? Let's blow it out. Let's make it $9.99 instead. How about that? $9.99 for the first color, and then it'll take it to $8.99. So you're saving $3,100 on a piece that is just one of our biggest and best opals that we have. Really cool coloring, and that is why that designer style in the rose gold makes so much sense. And look at that from all the different directions. So you see, I love opals and pendants, especially when they're big like this, because that's where you're going to see, the onlookers that are around you are going to see different angles of your opal and appreciate that that is color from every angle, every side, every profile. So that'll be $8.99 at checkout. Let me know if you'd like that one. And then we have got to move. Now I do have a smaller one, so let me just go ahead and get to the smaller crystal opal here, which is 1116553. And this is going to be for anybody who just said, that's a little large for me. Maybe I just want something a little bit, maybe still important, but not as huge. Trillion, well, this is going to be a great choice for you. It's a round crystal opal. This has more of that transparent, if anything, almost like a purple blue base color to it. Kind of just depends on what's behind it. So wait till you see it against the hand, but it's actually a really pretty round. You're still getting a 4 1/4 carat in the crystal opal, but yes, that is a fire opal right above. Where I'm holding it is where your chain's going to go through. That is your bail. So that fire opal will be directly up top, and that's a 55-point fire opal, and then 16 points in diamonds are going to wrap partially around this dual bezel border that you have here. So really cool stone. Again, lots of red on this crystal opal. There it is, double-sided yet again. Great combination. So 2 cool opals. You can take the trillion, or you can go ahead and take this round. Let me show this one on the hand here as well. This one's going to be a little bit more affordable, and yet we brought that other one so far down. It's hard to imagine going any lower than a $9.99 deal, but we still will. And then you can see here, let me go ahead and get your length on this one. It's like I said, the whole point, substantial, but not as substantial as what we just saw. This is going to be 1 inch as opposed to 1 3/4 inches like the last one was. It's about half the size in the opal itself, and that will translate over here on the neckline. You'll see what that looks like. See how it's kind of picking up, with a little bit more of a backdrop to it, not transparent, so that you're seeing a little more of, like I was saying, that purple base color that we have here, which is really gorgeous. And yet back up close we go, and we'll make this one less than $1,000 as promised. It's going to be $888, makes that one $788 at checkout, and a great way to get both the crystal and the fire opal. We know there are 3 mega categories of opal. That's the crystal opal out of usually Ethiopia, and then you've got, of course, the fire opals, which are out of Mexico, and then of course the lightning ridge black opals that we primarily bring you from Australia. And so those are really the 3 categories. So 2 of your 3 represented in this pendant. And what you doing, Will? Getting requests already, or picking up pieces from earlier in the event? What was it? Oh, good. Oh, the one with the big ribbon kind of. Oh, I love that ring. Who got it? Oh, good, Linda. Thank you so much. Good, good. I'm so glad I was looking at that earlier thinking that is such a pretty ring. So, Linda, you'll enjoy that one. And let's keep on rocking. We've got a lot to show you. And I do have a couple of champagne diamonds. If you are a champagne diamond lover, make sure you are with me because we're going to give you two choices in 1 carat plusers coming up. Speaking of golden pearls, let's just show you one more pendant. I know there were a lot of you that missed out the other day. I brought probably in this event, I've had maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 golden pearl pendants. It's been pretty exciting. I am going to try to see if I can show you. Yeah, this is the really cool one here with this dancing diamond design. Let me show it to you here. And it's going to come with the chain, which is kind of nice. And sorry to leave you with nothing, but I'm trying to pick this up without having to obstruct your view. But it's going to be a little more difficult here because this is that drilled diamond. So this is what's called this dancing diamond design. I'm going to throw in the chain for you. Might as well, right? A little Labor Day gift. A little extra freebie here. It's item number 112-1735, and this will be for those of you that have missed out. Now let me show it from a distance away here because what's important here is the way this pearl, or really the diamond above it, is going to be suspended. And let me try to move the chain out of the way so you can see this because this is that drilled diamond. So they take a diamond, and do you see how when the pendant is still, the diamond is still dancing, so to speak? This is really a special design. Now, the diamond is not set with prongs and a basket beneath it like they usually are. Instead, the diamond is actually free floating here, but it's drilled through it. So they actually attach this very teeny tiny little O-ring so that's how the magic happens. And when you see it here, of course, this box link chain, which is really substantial, is coming free with it. That's also going to give you some beauty there. And then this is all done in 14K. It's a 13 millimeter golden pearl. And then you have this beautiful 10-point diamond. It's one single solitary 10-point diamond that I'm going to show you again up close. And watch how it just kind of floats. You see that? It is really, really, really fabulous. See how I'm holding it really as still as I can here from the bail, and yet this whole piece is suspended in front. It's kind of almost like that, you know, that kind of front and back look we see in earrings right now. I just think that is one of the coolest modern ways to do a pendant here. And everything you need is going to come with it, including the chain that is perfect for it. So you get that chain for free, which is a good $600-700 value right now. The whole piece is going to be less than $1,000. So suddenly you're only paying a couple $100 for the pearl, for that big diamond. We have, again, 16 or 18 inches on that chain, so you get to choose, and you can still take the chain off if you want to and use it with other things. So that's an idea as well. But here's what we've got for you, and then the length of it, I'll show you again from a distance here. Let's show you the length with the ruler, then on the neckline here. But that is just a really modern take on a way to set a pearl. It's my only golden pearl piece that we have left that I haven't shown you yet in the event. Just under an inch at 7/8 top to bottom. And then I will show it to you on the neckline here. I just love that the chain is worth the price of admission here. It really is because of that gauge of it, because it's a heavier box link chain, and you can see there what it's going to look like, chain included. And yet it is not even going to be $9.99 or $8.88. Or even $7.99. We're blowing it out for $7.77, and that's it, and you get everything you see there. So that is a really, really special look. And you see how even again now, that diamond stays right up front. That diamond stays with its big table facet right up front, and that's going to be it. So we're going to show it again one more time up close just so you can see what that's all about, and that'll be your $777 deal, and that's going to be it. It sounds like we're verifying already on that one, and here it is. Look at that beautiful diamond almost suspended. It's that O-ring that is drilled through it, which is why it's able to do that little dance that you see there, and that's going to be in the yellow gold only. So no gold color change on that one. We can't take that, and look again, it's from the side. I love that look. It's like a little awning where that diamond is suspended there. It is really cool. So 777 turns into 677. Congratulations. It sounds like Will and Jason are thinking about that one too. All right, so verifying. Jason, are you thinking about this one? Okay, so that's gone. Congratulations. And then let me get to this sapphire. I know it's a little early for a big league stone, but you know what? Not really, because we've only got 2 hours and 40 minutes left in this event. And so I know you want to see the biggest and best values we've got. And again, we'll do that curb link bangle. It's very limited with quantity, so we'll do that coming up in this hour. So you're not going to have to wait long. I know we're getting a lot of people asking about that already. That curb link bangle is coming up in just a little bit, but we have to talk about the sapphire. Some of the most stunning blue sapphire we have. Huge discount coming your way. Don't wait too long to get on the phone lines here, because again, we cannot have you wait on anything here. It's just too major a value on discount on everything. So we want to make sure you're in quickly. This is 112-0493. It is one of the most beautiful sapphires, and we're putting that on full display. How? By putting it in this bridge mounting, setting it up higher over diamonds, letting those diamonds shimmer and shine through the stone, because Most blue sapphires are going to be so deep, dark, midnight blue, so navy, so inky. They almost look like our plasma screen back there. Not plasma, that's kind of an outdated term, but again, you get the idea. They almost look like a midnight sky. They're not giving you a lot of necessarily royal blue all the time. This stone does. And that's why we are showing that off in this bridge mounting. I don't think you could get a better way to display a sapphire that looks this good than this mounting. That is really what it's all about here. So here's your chance to pick it up. Are you ready? I hope so, because this is not going to last very long. And it's a big stone. It's a carat 55 on this sapphire. That's really, really well done. And then you've got a carat 05 in the diamonds that are going to be around it, under it. And that's going to be 5 total rows. I mean, think about it. It's like we've had our fair share of diamond bands throughout this event. This is almost like having 5 different diamond band rings, but in one. So you don't see that very often. That makes it special. You've got this beautiful yellow gold setting, which can be changed. So you don't even have to leave it as is there in the yellow gold. And here's what we're going to do for the value, getting you ready and set up here. And that's where, watch when I pop it back like right up to your eye level, you're going to really see that clarity show off. You're really going to see the beauty of this stone. Perfect oval shape. We love that. And guess what? The $69.99 piece is no longer going to be. It is a huge value. We are, again, rocketing through all these pieces here as fast as we can. That's the idea. And you need to get requests in because we have limited time. And I know we never have enough time in these events to show you everything. So let's make this really easy. Best price. And that can be said on everything I show you tonight. Everything will be guaranteed lowest price that we can bring you. It is just a fact. So this is the day to shop. Like I said, treat yourself. It's a holiday weekend. You know, that's what Labor Day is really something we won't get, too much in because I know we all know what Labor Day is about, but it really is a good time to think about, getting something special for yourself. And we know we're entering that season when we are going to be, summer's going to be over and we're going to be dressing up more and going to events and seeing more people. And you want to have this fabulous confidence building jewelry that makes you feel as important as you feel inside and look and beautiful, just drop dead gorgeous all from top to bottom. And jewelry can really empower you, the way you feel and your confidence factor. And we love that we've got this one here so that you can have one of our best sapphires. And you know what? Pay under $5,000 and pay under 4 and pay under 3, which should not be happening for that mounting alone. You see that clarity. This is really a stunner. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Again, if you want white gold instead, notice how you don't see a lot of the gold. It is really decked out in diamonds. But if you want white or even rose, say the word, we'll do it. But this is not even $39, $29, $99, or even $2,500. So this is really where, oh, and by the way, welcome to September because it's also September's birthstone. Probably the most classic when it comes to the sapphires. The entire sapphire family, of course, would be the birthstone for this month. That includes a lot of colors, but this is the mainstay, the classic, the favorite, and we're so proud to have such a good one. That's why we see so few, is because we're really particular about the quality of sapphire we bring overall in all colors. But this is, if people think all the time, well, because blues are so common, that probably should be that every single stone looks like that, when it's quite the contrary. Most do not have this kind of life to them, this kind of liveliness, this kind of beauty. And we're going to make it even better than $25.99. First caller can have it for $1,999 only. That will be it. First caller, good luck. We'll see who's got it. And then if you have requests, get them in. Operators, if you have requests, please share them with me so I can find them as quickly as we need to. And then we'll be able to hopefully show you everything we have planned in conjunction with all your requests and your favorite pieces you want to see throughout the show. So that's going to be important. Let me know. And speaking of, here come our first requests tonight that have been coming in. And we've got Mary's request. And this is a beautiful, beautiful amethyst. And then we've got, is this Moniz? Or is it Monica? Is it Moniz or Monica? Do we know? All right, so we'll show some really special requests coming up. Love that we're getting those in. And then let me know if you'd like the sapphire because it's going to be $18.99 at checkout. Love to see that. Okay, so let's get to it, Mary. I'm going to show, this is actually something for, you don't need to be the requester here. And I know amethyst. Oh my goodness, look how pretty this is. This is where, again, that is not normal. Yes. Tony just whistled for an amethyst. Now, Tony, I know sometimes you'll give a little cat call to a really good high-end museum piece, but to be honest, in all the years you've been doing this, which is even longer than I've been doing this, have you ever whistled for an amethyst? Because, I mean, it's a little more unusual to see a stone that, sometimes they tend to look all the same. You can be just shopping just about anywhere, and amethyst is going to look, it's supposed to be, it's a purple quartz. We know that. This is where you are getting top-notch, and just like I said with the sapphire, we don't see a lot of them. Why? Not because it's not a classic, popular, well-sought-after stone. It's because we are so demanding when it comes to the quality. Now, this stone, Hop on the phone lines if you love it, because this is something that should be, I mean, think about it. If this had a designer label on the inside of it, it would be bar none $10,000 plus. It is item number 112-1394. This is top notch. Now, you know I love a trillion anyways, because a trillion is what usually dazzles us. It's going to take any stone and make it, even stones that, like amethyst, are not really known for sparkle. Amethyst is not a stone that's known for brilliance or sparkle or really intense fire, right? But look what happens when you get a trillion cut. Not to mention, this is a modified trillion. This is not even a typical trillion. The reason this stone is doing what it's doing is because it's an extra special example of trillion cutting. This is beyond. And you still get 63 points in diamonds, which is really close to 2/3 of a carat. You're choosing your gold color. It is a rock star of the quartz world here. No doubt about it. Best we've got. Take a look. I can't say enough about it. Yes. Sapphire gone. Congratulations on that one to your caller, Jason. Thank you on the sapphire. Here's 112-1394, and it's our 3-carat trillion. It is a modified trillion. It looks like, okay, now I confess, you guys know I've never seen a Star Wars movie in my life, but I have been on the ride at that famous amusement park, right? So I know a little bit about what you need to know about, like what it looks like when you travel at light speed through the galaxy, okay? So I feel like this is, if I could name it a cut, that would probably, I don't know, step on George Lucas's toes a little bit. Now, he's a USC alumni, so maybe he would let me use a term from the movie series. But you know what? It really is one of those, like you're traveling through a different dimension. That's what kind of amazing modified trillion cut look you have here. And 63 points in diamonds. I'm going to tell you, if you are not just completely bowled over, then amethyst is not your stone, because amethyst can be very pedestrian. It can be very kind of, average looking, very normal, it's like tanzanite, where it can be very light and lavender, and they're still really pretty. But this is another level. This is no doubt. This is really just one of those spectacular pieces. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. And you know that this is a request, so this wasn't even planned for the show, which means I get to make up whatever price I want, knowing that it's a $39.99 piece, knowing that, well, we're going to show it on the hand, and you're going to really see what that 3-carat presents as. And there you see it. Even from afar, you are getting these beautiful bright lights in its reds, in its blues. This is much more than just a purple quartz. I think that would be wrong to even call it that, thanks to the cutting that is really elevating it in so many different ways. And it's got those bright reds and those bright blues, and you're seeing it from this distance away, and we're not even asking for $9.99. And there's 63 points in VS Diamonds, so that alone should be easily that kind of price tag, right? But it's not. And here's what you can do right now. And you know what? I'm even scared. If I turn it the other way, it might actually be a better angle to see it and appreciate it, and then look what happens. That kind of color, that kind of, again, all from the center out, this almost like internal brilliant firework that's happening. It is intense, it is rare, it is special, and it is also going to be more affordable than $9.99. And guess what? We're already busy on the lines. What do you want to bet they're talking about the amethyst? I would bet anything on it, because you love it. And I love it. And we don't see stones looking like this very often. So if you're going to get one amethyst, or maybe you have one and you know that you bought it years and years ago and it's not of this quality, well, here's your chance right now. It is not even $9.99 or $8.99. This is going to be so fast to go. Can't say enough about it, especially when we are bringing it to you at $888 with $100 extra off. And it could not be better. So Mary may have requested it, but the first caller who says, give me that amethyst, is going to take it. And we're probably only going to need about 30 seconds with it to get it home, and that's that. So really, really, really special. So that is going to be an important way to go. And $788 at checkout, not bad. It's going to be a little bit of wait time on these phone lines. If we have any operators back there, please send them in. I think, gosh, oh, this is not good. We're going to be definitely seeing some phone lines backed up tonight. So again, dial in as soon as you can. That'll prevent a little bit of wait time. If not, just go ahead and stay tight and hang tight, and we'll try to get to you as soon as we can. And then we do have a couple of other requests. We've got some grandidierite to show you, which is really, really exotic. So we'll see our 2 last examples of grandidierite that we have. These are the last and only 2 that we've got for you. So we will share those and so much more. So again, if you've got requests, get them in. Let me try this on one more time. This is that platform too that's elevated. So you're getting, you see here, a little bit of elevation from what you still get side diamonds down the shoulders of the ring, but also that beautiful, brilliant, I mean, you see this? Okay, this table facet, do you see how that lights up? almost looks like a car emblem, doesn't it? When that lights up, that's where you're seeing, technically they call this a concave championship cut, and that's why. The concave actually refers to that concave faceting you see in that table facet. So see how I'm lighting up? That's the whole table facet that's lit up right there against that glare. So that's what actually why they call it a concave championship cut. And it really is, again, so this is not typical. This is not a typical table facet. This is not a typical trillion cut. It is, but better. So you just get everything we love from a trillion, but even more so of it. And that's really, really super important. So we love to see that. I'm so glad it's here tonight. If you want it in yellow, I personally love an amethyst, probably most in yellow gold. So that would add a richness to it that I really think we know that those gorgeous golden tones are very rich with the jewel tones of amethyst, especially when you're getting purples and reds and blues like you are all the way through here, which is happening. So that is just I don't know, it's just a fabulous value. I would pay easily $39.99 for that without even hesitation, and I'm in the business. So I think when we bring down a piece that good, down to a level like $788 with this checkout and this sale and this extra discounting, you've got something you do not want to miss, that is for sure. So hop to it if you like it. And then we're going to show a couple of grandidierite here for, I sure hope I'm getting your name correct, Moniz, but I'm just reading it as it's written here. So here we are. That one I'm going to ask you to keep calling and check on. I've got two actually in grandidierite, and there are last two, so I might as well put them together. Jess, yeah. Oh, it is Monica. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering, I didn't know if she spells it differently or if I was just, anyway, either way, so that's why I asked. So Monica, thank you. So you can see we've actually got two here, and they're vastly different colors, which I love because it's the same stone. So it gives you an idea of some of the range you have in grandidierite, which is good to point out because you're probably, unless you're really, really well versed in the gem world, you're probably not seen a lot of grandiderites. It's that rare. Jason, did you have a question? Okay, so here are two grandiderites we have left. This one obviously featuring yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. This one featuring yellow gold and white gold together. And that one's going to be, they're going to both be as is. Now, if you really, really, really had any kind of, if you were opposed to that yellow gold on the outside border there, we could probably remake it if you give us some time. But other than that, these are requested to stay as is. This one really has to because of the yellow diamond presence. There's so much yellow diamond weight in this one. The yellow gold makes sense. Plus, there is a richer blue-green teal. I would say the pear shape clearly looks a little bit more like a Paraiba color, so a little more of that kind of seafoam blue-green instead of that really rich, intense teal or peacock blue-green. But they are both grandiderites. Let's start with the left side, which is 1116393. Right over here with the yellow diamonds. That'll be our 64-point cushion. Remember, these never come in big sizes. These are big sizes. Really, yeah, let's clarify. That is a big size. For grandidierite, a 10-pointer is considered large. So when you're able to get a stone like these are, which both are close in size, you got a 64-point cushion on the left and a 63-point pear shape on the right. So they're both really ample sizes here for grandidierite, but you've got the darker stone here, which has a yellow diamond weight of 66 points, and then we have the white diamond weight at another 38. So you've got a breakdown there, and you've got, well over a carat. But this is what I love about this. This is going to be, that one is actually, these are vastly discounted to start at $14,999, obviously super, super rare. So we're going to take this one down, and it's a brand new low, but it is, again, with those really important yellow diamonds. And I know the other day, what was it, a few months ago, we had one request for grandidierite. We ended up bringing 3 consecutive pieces, and every single one of them sold. And then there were a few of you that still did not get one. So it's nice to have 2 more. These are our last 2, which is why I point that out. This is all we're going to see. I don't anticipate getting any more of these rare gems into our inventory, into our collection. So take them while they're here. But it's also going down so that you don't have to spend $10,000 or 9 or 8 or 7 or 6 or even 5. And that's what's so mind-blowing about this one. It's actually $48.88 for this one. So that'll be $47.88 at checkout. Now, if you do like this subtly lighter color here with the blues and greens, that's going to be 1119602. That is a 63-pointer, 1-point difference. And a lot of people are going to love, the ultimate is to get the blues and greens, which they both have, just different saturation levels of. I would say this is leaning more towards the blue category. This one may be more towards the green. But you're getting a 63-point pear shape, 70 points in diamonds. They're all white diamonds that are scattered throughout this really beautiful kind of open work, scrolling mounting. But that one's going to be even more affordable. And yet you get this wider style, a great way to present a stone like this because you really want to have a wide platform of gold and diamonds, which this gives you. This one's actually going to be under, not even under 5. That's great. But we're taking it lower than even $4,000. and less than $3,000 to make this one sail on out of here. It's $29.99 if you like that lighter pear shape. So that'll end up being $28.99. So again, $48.88 minus your 100. Then you've got $29.99 if you like that little bit more open color, that kind of brighter blue-green that almost looks like Paraíba, except can you believe it? It's actually a stone that looks like Paraíba, but it's even more rare. So that doesn't happen very often. Yes, Jason. Which one? The left one. Is that the one you'd like? You mean you're selling it? Is that our requester by any chance? Yay! So she likes the one on the left, and that one stays in yellow gold, okay? So that one's going to be item number 6393, and that one is as is, and that one I got to try on for her real quick. She is quick to get that one. That one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the request, and you can do just like Monica did. Get your request in, hopefully see your perfect piece, and get it at these exceptional best of values. So congrats on that one. Now I'm going to zoom in on this one, 1119602, because somebody's got to get this one for $28.99 at checkout for that beautiful, bright, amazing blue-green color. And yes, we have other collectibles tonight, like chameleon diamonds. We've got a fabulous white diamond in an emerald cut. We have a beautiful emerald. We've got a sizable emerald. I do have a Paraíba, by the way, that's a carat and a half plus with one of our largest diamond weights we've ever created, which is 309 in diamonds to go around your Paraíba. So that's still to come as well. Let me know if you like this one for $28.99. I'll try it on really quickly. And then, are you ready? Should we get to that curb link very soon? I know we're getting excited about that one. And here's that pear shape on the hand, so you can see what that's all about. Currently in two-tone gold, you can see that pear shape is surrounded by a perfect halo, and then you've got this rope border done in the yellow gold on the outside, and then all the white gold on the internal there with the mill grain and the diamonds. There are bezel and pave set diamonds in this ring. Great designer style, $28.99, and we'll take one last look at it. We do have a gold quartz coming up, so gold quartz fans, I know they don't stick around, so we've got one of those on the way if you want to get a little jump start on the phone lines here. And then let's say quarter till, we'll do the bangles. So the bangles that I'm wearing, which are really, I mean, I should wait till the very end of the show just because selfishly I want to wear them all night, but we're going to get to those because they are so limited. And I know so many of you have been asking for those big curve link styles. So we're going to bring you that bangle coming up. It's going to be coming up in about 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere because we are limited. We only have actually in the bangle entirely, we only have one in white gold. The rest are in yellow, and those are really limited. We only have 2 in yellow. So 3 altogether, not made to go around. Let's take a look, though, back at our grand data right then. I'm going to swap it out, show you a gold quartz that's coming up. And this one, I'm actually going to start with the rear of the ring. Look at that. Gorgeous finishing on this. Item number is 112-1643. Call me on that pear-shaped grand data right. It's still here. We don't wait for pieces to go during this event because otherwise we can't show you as much. So here is our gold quartz. I love this pear shape. This time they took the natural gold occurring in this quartz gem and they really cut it to concentrate that 24 karat pure gold at the top portion of the pear shape. So it's really interesting. It almost looks like you painted it, right? Or it's like an ombre in that really special pear-shaped stone. It's item number 112-1643, and it does have a 270, good size in the gold quartz there. Remember, it's a quartz gem. It's just got the 24 karat precious metal found within it internally, and then it's 53 points in a classic double halo design. And we love seeing that. So that's going to be in the yellow gold, which makes sense, but you can change it if you want to. So whenever we've got the option, and we do have the option on most of the pieces you'll see throughout the night, you're going to get the choice of gold color you'd like. So always nice to see that. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's our lowest price ever from $29.99 originally. And I always like to give you the where was it versus where it is now so you know exactly what you're saving. But this one is actually going to be $1,000. You know what, skip $19.99. I just want everything to move. We can't let anything stay here. So instead of even $19.99, let's go lower for you. A lot lower. Not even asking $19.99 or even $1,500. How about $14? How about $13? Even better, make it $1,299 first caller, and then it'll be $11.99 at checkout for one of you to own this fabulous gold quartz. And let me try this one. I remember that finishing on the inside. So that finishing leads right into this equally as precious and ornate basket work that then leads to your double halo And then let me show you, try to get that sheen so you can see how that gold is encapsulated in the quartz gem. And then of course it is cabochon cut and polished for you, but you see there how lovely that is. And it'll be $11.99 first caller on that pear shape. So that's what it looks like on. We'll take another look up close and then we'll get that 30 seconds. And then, yep, a couple more items before our bangle gets here. That fabulous high-end superstar curb link is coming up. Cannot wait to show it to you. That is going to be on the way, and it's got a lot of diamond weight, as you saw. It goes all the way across the top, one side to the other. So that's going to be one of our best bangle bracelets here. And then we've even got turquoise. It's a gent's piece or a lady's piece, either or. And then we've got wheels as well with assortments of different rings, everything you can imagine. We do have a really pretty sapphire piece that's got multiple colors of sapphire in one great ring. And we only have 20 minutes left in this hour. So keep in mind, 5 minutes till those bangles come out to play. Look at that, $12.99 turns into $11.99. Don't tell me we're gonna have a gold quartz stick around for the first time. That just doesn't happen. And then we do have, if you want one of our bigger emerald deals, started the show with an emerald, it was a half carat. I know this is early in the show, but you know what? We're at the tail end of this event. So we can't wait to bring out museum pieces like this. Oh my. This is just simply stated the biggest value I have ever had. Ever had, not just today, not just in this event, not just tonight. When this stone, when you hear this carat weight, this one's 111.9986. It's over 2 carats and well over. So when you see this carat weight and realize, wait a minute, all that carat weight, rare to get in an emerald, but it's also on top of that a rare round, that's really, really, really good. But it's the value here. And for everybody who just said, wait a minute, I know what happens when an emerald gets over 2 carats. I know what happens to the price tag. I know what occurs. This is that event where you can never assume, based on what you've seen in the past, no matter how well versed on pricing or our pricing you are, never make assumptions because you just cannot believe where these deals are going tonight. Take a look at this, 217 round, perfectly cut, open colored. This is all speaking to the clarity of this stone because you very rarely get clarity like this in an emerald. And this one's bringing it, but you have that undeniable unique cut that just, look at this. I mean, it's just wild what this does. And that's still, you can be far, far, far away and it's still going to give you all that liveliness. And better yet, you can also, speaking to the clarity, come in real close and still have to really search for an inclusion in this stone. It is a major piece here, and the markdown's incredible. Now, it does have baguettes and rounds around it. That's going to be 73 points total weight. It's in two-tone gold, which I think is really pretty. Stays as is, framed in the yellow, then continues with the white gold, and then look at the glow even happening through the back. I mean, it's casting a glow, a powerful one at that, all the way through the internal basket there. It is really just a dynamite piece. This is what it looks like, though, because 217 looks even larger than that when you see it from a distance away, because that's what emeralds do, isn't it? So you've got that going on. Look at how beautiful. And again, we are now 3 minutes away from that bangle, so stick around. That's coming up. I mean, this just looks, oh, I would get every one of them if I could. Yes, Jess? Sure I can. Yes, I can. We'll do that next. But this is the emerald. 217, 73 points all together, baguettes and rounds. Two-tone gold looks amazing, doesn't it? You always can't decide with emeralds because we know emeralds themselves look so good in the yellow, but our white diamonds look so good in the white. So a nice mix and match here that gives you, of course, go with everything type of versatility. And it used to be $9,999. Here's what I'm going to do instead. You got a much better value coming your way. We have one. This is, I told you right up front before I even presented it, this is the biggest value I've seen on a stone in emerald of a big size. This is just it. So if you thought, they've always been out of reach, I can't afford them, this is the way to get it. Yes. Which one? Amethyst. Okay. We got a lot of people still talking about the amethyst, so let me do that real quick. We'll show that on the hand again and show the inside and all that. But first, this one's got to go, so let's blow it out right now. First caller can have it. You know, this was even discounted once before in a previous summer sale event, and guess what? It was still $59.99. That's because it's a 2 carat plus round. That's because it's that amazing clarity of that stone. But tonight, the lowest price you can get. If you've been waiting for ideal, if you're like me and you're a perfectionist and you know that, you understand that emeralds are supposed to have inclusions, but you still are not willing to live with those. You want perfection. Here's as close as you can get without going faux, without going man-made, and it's not even $59, $49, $39, or even $29.99. And right then and there, That's as good as gone. We're doing better than even $29.99. This is one of those values, again, you've never seen. I'm going to clean it up here. Let me try it on one more time to show you how super fabulous and clean this stone is from a distance away, like you see it right there. Look at that stone. You can read. It's like you can count facets all the way through the gem there internally. It's incredible. It's not 29. It's not 28. Not even 27. Somebody stop me, right? This is crazy good. We're discounting emeralds like we have never done before, and not every one of them, just this one. Just the most important 2 carat plus round stone, all that color, all that glow. It's not 26, it's not 25. Oh my goodness, $24.99 first caller. And that is our lowest we can do, except we're still giving you that extra $100 bonus happening right now. So it'll actually be $2,399. And that is one for the ages. I so want that ring. If that's available at 10 o'clock Pacific time tonight, I'm buying it. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that stone. And then we're going to recap that amethyst, front and back and side and on and all that good stuff, because we have a lot of questions about that. Trillion, and yes, emerald is gone. Here it is again. This is the amethyst one more time. This is the inside of the ring. So this is that really fancy, cool cut amethyst trillion. There's the side detail. There's your inside. And then let me also try it on again. So you see the basket comes right down to act as a platform. And then we're going to show you how gorgeous this looks on the hand. Even stack it with a wonder ring if you want to. I mean, really, even to see every single one of those bright, brilliant facets from that far away. And remember, if you missed this earlier, it was $112,1394, and it's down to $888. Which makes it $788 at checkout. So that's a really, really strong. It's the only amethyst we're going to need to show you today, and that is why. It's just going to be difficult and really impossible to bring you anything at any more of an elite level than that stone brings. And if you've never tried a trillion or been one to necessarily gravitate towards trillions, this might be the one to try it, because I think it's going to turn you into an instant. It may give you a little trillion obsession. It might. A little trillion addiction or obsession. It really could. So here it is one more time. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do, okay, we're going to get to those bangles. The curb links are on their way. My curb link. My fabulous, fabulous, can't get enough of it curb link. It is so divine. It is only, I guess the sad part is we've only got the one in the white gold and we only got 2 in the yellow, so it's going to fly on out of here. But we're going to get to that as promised here for our, we've got just a few minutes left in this hour, and yet everything is going. I think the only thing we have left is what? The gold quartz. One of our grandidiorites, although did somebody get the pear shape? I think someone was talking about it. And then we've got curb link coming up right now. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And this is the one that I've been wearing stacked, which you see how beautiful it is stacked together. So did that answer all the questions on the amethyst? I sure hope so. That's our little recap on the amethyst, and that is really, really, really fabulous. And then here we go with a stunning, here it is, the curb link. And it's in a bangle. This is a formed bangle that is so covered solid in diamonds. You can see that even when you get the yellow gold, look at that. You've got so much of this two-tone effect even in the yellow gold. And I do have one for my, my purist and white gold lovers. We've got one for you. Okay. This is cool. This is really good. Now remember, 2 in yellow gold, 1 in white gold. That's all I have. Still, taking, a lot of questions on the amethyst. This is going to be 1113,692. And I've been wearing 2 of them stacked, and it's definitely quite a look. You only need 1, but 2 together are OMG, over the top incredible. And this is going to be a really, really special idea, because this is not just any bangle. This is really fabulous. And I can't say enough about it. I mean, really just truly stunning. I can't say enough about it because it's the weight of it, the kickstand opening that it has. So you can see it's a cuff style, right? It is going to be that really, really, really special look here. I just, when you comes to, and you guys know that I've created a line here called Lauren's Links. You guys know that. Created rings and pendants and earrings and all of that. And yet this is actually not my design, because I made a different version that was the exact match, that was the tapered kind of design. But actually this is very similar, and our design team had asked me if they could, just make something with even more diamond weight across the top. And so, I don't call it my design, but I certainly lent my my expertise in curb links and my desire to get you something that again would match. So this is it. It's here. It's our last few. I am thrilled. I'm going to show you the white gold as well. I've got them stacked and layered, so you can just see from a distance away, from across the room, what kind of perspective, what kind of look this creates. It is mighty, mighty fine. $235 in diamonds, That is on top of a lot of gold. So I know all bangles that we do here, any bangle bracelet's going to require a lot of gold. In today's gold environment, that's a pricey endeavor. But when it requires a lot of gold to this level, where it's the same width all the way around, this does not taper. You see that size that it's giving you. I, of course, have two stacked. I have my white gold and my yellow gold together. It does then, of course, stack well with other things. You can put it on with your tennis bracelets. You can put it on with other bangles, whether you have a wonder bangle, a classic bangle, you name it. If it's a love bangle, whatever it is, this works well with it. So well, in fact. And yet, it is a statement piece, but in a way, there's always that edge that the curb link brings. Even when a curb link is just done in metal, there's a certain edginess, which is why I'm so attracted to the design, which is why the big line that I created here was with that curb link inspiration, because it's still timeless and elegant, but it's got an edge to it. So it's not that, same old, because the way it's decked out in diamonds here is what really gives it that glamour factor as well. Because a curb link can even be, we see curb links for the gentleman. It can be more masculine. It can be more edgy. It's always going to require, though, if you're doing it right, a heavy gold weight, and that's what this does. So it's amazing to see a $79.99 bangle. That's probably why you don't see it on the air very much if you're going, I haven't seen that. That's why. It's been an $8,000 bangle. It's a very complex style. You see the size of that, and it's all decked out one side to the other across the top in diamonds that are all our VS. And then I'm going to show you how it opens up because it's real complicated. That's it. That's it. I just took it off, and then without even breaking eye contact with you, I just put it back on. It's a one-side kickstand hinge closure. So it's so easy. It opens right up. Now I got the white gold, took that off. I'm going to show you the white gold up close. One in white gold only. The rest are in yellow gold. Only a couple here. Take advantage of it. This is our lowest price by far. And I can tell you right now, when this was created a few years ago, it was about 2 years ago, this cost more to make then than it's costing you tonight. Think about that. Far more. Gold has gone up in the last 2 years tremendously. Diamonds have done the same. Here's your chance to pick it up. Let me show you the white gold as well. Here's the white gold beside it or right on top. So you can see you are getting very much a two-tone effect in the yellow, and then you've got the white gold, which just, again, only one there. So here's your chance to pick it up. That's going to be it. We are going to take that 79. That's literally, I'm going to show you. There's the price. There's the bangle. There's the price. That's what it should be. Actually, it started about $18,000. Then it went to $8,000. Now it's the bangle that's going even less. And I think this is our biggest bangle buy that we have. And the fact that it's here tonight on our Labor Day weekend finale sale of 2023, that is really impressive. And here is what it looks like on the wrist, all solo, and just could not be better. It's great for an average size wrist. So again, if you wear anywhere between like a 6 and 3, 6.5, 6 3/4, all the way on up to a 7.5, you're good to go. Let me also show you here while it's on, so you see, and then you get that mirror finish link. The link does not get any smaller, any more narrow, same gauge, same weight, same thickness, and this is just, it's a wow piece, no doubt about it. It's for my glamour girls for sure. It's really classic, and you know what? It's nowhere near $79.99. If we go halvesies on it, you're still paying $4,000, great value. And again, look, kickstand hinge. That's how easy it is. So now it's off. It only opens up on one side. This gives you ample room to just put it right over the wrist, just from the side like this, and then close it on up. It could not be easier. It could not be simpler. It is secure. It's not going anywhere. It's just got that little bit of that opening in the back, not much, and that is how it's going to look on the wrist. Take advantage of it. It's not even $39.99. Watch where this is going. I am in love with this bangle. If I could buy all three of them, I would. I would stack them. That's what I do with my favorite things. When I really love something, I will buy multiples and I will layer them up together. I have always done that. I love that look. You know what we're going to do instead of $39.99? Even less. And take another look up close so you can see how it's constructed. And this will probably be one of the weightier bracelets you ever own. It truly is. I mean, this is impossible to do these days. This level of quality, just truly magnificent. Not even going to be $39.99. Do we have anybody thinking about white or yellow? Because that's all when they're gone, they're gone. Can't make it again, can't create it again. It's too cost prohibitive to do these days. So you've got one chance at it. They're here, they're ready. You just let me know if you want the white or the yellow. That's it. And this is going to be the buy of a lifetime. It really, truly is for this kind of level of quality. And I know you can't feel it yet, but let me take it from me, a girl who puts on 100 pieces plus in jewelry a day and tries on everything. They don't get much more weighty or heavy than this piece does. So this is where you want to go for it. This is where you want to act, because this kind of value, construction, workmanship, it's all there. If you're normally going out to the retail world and you're dropping $100K, on a bracelet, you're going to be impressed. You will be impressed by this style. Take a look. Not even $39. No, it is not. It is not going to be $39, even $3,500. Operators, yell it out if you've got white or yellow. Remember, I only have the one in the white gold. You're looking at it. It's right there. I don't have any more. This is it. When the yellow gold's going to go too. I mean, it's not like we have 1 million in the yellow gold. We only have 2. So it's not 35. It's not 34. Just going to keep on going. We're going to make this wild. It's not even going to be $33.99. How on earth do we do this? You can't make it for this, I promise you. You got a jewelry factory in your backyard, you can't make it for this price tag. You truly, literally cannot. It's not even going to be 33 or 32 or $31.99. We are doing the best value that you have ever seen on this one. Grab it. I wish we had 10, 20, 30. I think we need every one of them we could get. I have a total of 3 to go around. This is do not miss time. Try it. You will love it. If you are the strictest of standards, if you only want the very, very, very optimal best of best in jewelry, trust me, you're going to love it. It's not even $3,099. It is $29.99. It'll make it $28.99 at checkout. That's it. And that is the piece to own right there. And we've already got, which one did you say, Allison? Yellow gold? No, not yet. Jason's got a yellow gold. Yellow gold. All right, so one yellow gold gone, leaves us with one of each left. That's it, $28.99. And think about it. I know this is a lot to, but with this kind of value, when it's an $8,000 piece, if you want to get 2 and layer them and stack them, do it. Do it today, because obviously they're going to be gone. Yes. I can go have, you know what, Will, do you want to take this one back and go weigh it? We'll find out. We can do that since we can't size it. I might as well get you a gram weight on it. So yeah, you're going to love it. So we'll get to that. I don't know if they're going to sell out. You may want to reserve one, Allison, before we get the answer on that. You may want to let me know if you want a white or yellow reserve, because I don't know if it's going to last the time that we get that answer. But we'll be glad to. Oh, it's on there. Oh, good. What does it say, guys? 24 plus grams in gold, nearly an ounce in gold. I think they said 24.8. Thank you. It's not on my notes, but it's on your notes. Great. 24.8, did she say? That's almost an ounce in gold in a bracelet. Yeah. Oh, sure. The width of it? You got it. Let me get a ruler out and we'll show you the width of it as well. About a ½ an inch, I think, but we'll just show it to you here, give you the visual on that width. Here it is on my wrist. Again, I wear an average size bracelet. I'm an average size human, and here it is. This is going to be, oh, look, it's actually, which one? Yellow gold. So here's what we're going to do here. It's a little over a ½ an inch. It's closer to 3/8 wide, but that gives you an idea. It's nothing that's oversized, but it definitely, it's not a little, like a tennis bracelet would be about a half of this width if it was a good size, right? This is a really ample size. So we're checking on the yellow here. It looks like we're verifying on the yellow. Let me adjust what you want, yellow or white. And that is a really, really good look. And again, so easy on, easy off, because there's really no clasp per se. It's all about that little kickstand opening that makes it super easy to get on and off. I mean, you need that, flying out the door. You still don't want to, leave without your bracelet. Trust me, this one is going with you. Because there's so many times I think that, I've got a billion things to do and I'm always rushing from one thing to another and never enough time, right? And sometimes it's the jewelry that, I didn't put it on today because I just didn't have time. I was running out the door. This is the bracelet that'll make it, and you'll be wearing it because it is so easy to put on. So no excuses not to wear it. You'll be loving it and enjoying it. And I think everybody around you will as well. Yeah. 24 what? 24.48. That's very specific. Wow. So which one? Did you say yellow or white? White gold. So the white gold is sold out. So let's just take a last look because we have one left and it's only in yellow. So that's going to be it, guys, and that'll be goodbye time on this bangle. And you guys aren't leaving them for me, which is kind of, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the first time. Not the first time I'm going to be left without something I really, really, really wanted. But here it is. And last one now. So Jason, Allison, just to confirm, you guys are in the yellow gold camp, so we're verifying there, and Jess has got the white gold. So this is going to be it. It's our last one in the yellow, and that'll be that. So if you've got it, $28.99, that's going to be a sellout, as we guaranteed it would. We knew that, and now it won't even be mine to wear. You got the yellow? All right, so that is completely sold out. So congratulations on those. I'm going to get you a really, really special pink diamond here to show you, and this is wild. Actually, let's show this ruby ring. I love this designer ruby. Thank you so much on the bangles. Those are completely gone, and then here we go with this really fabulous designer ruby with all the princess. Yeah. Oh, Cynthia, that's so kind. Thank you so much. And did she also shop a bangle? That's wonderful. Well, Cynthia, thank you for your kind words and enjoy your bangle. Thank you for shopping with me tonight. I know you'll love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're awfully sweet. So here we go with our ruby designer ring, and I'm excited about this one. It's a one only, stays in the white gold. And by the way, we do have a multicolored sapphire bangle that I did show previously in the weekend, but just to let you know, it was princess cut sapphires, and we still have it here. So if you'd like to see that for my bracelet lovers, that would be something that we can show you. I've got it at the ready. But this is item number 112-1273, and it's that really super special multiple princess cut rubies that are just glowing. It's a 225 total carat weight in the princess cut rubies. Then you also have 18 karat gold setting entirely. Then you also have the diamonds. There's one diamond that is bezel in the middle, and then you've got them surrounded. How pretty is this? Isn't that a great look? And by the way, these are not flat. It'd be a lot easier if they were to set princess cuts flat. Do you see how they're almost rounded, like a little dome style shape to it? That's really pretty as well. And yet, if you're going, where are the prongs? Where's the setting? Where's the gold around them? That's the beauty of princess cuts. These are invisibly set, but it'd be a lot easier to do that if it was a squared off shape or just a row of them or two rows. This is rounded. So you have these rounded, beautiful looks that create this clover / floral look. And that is so complex. Not only that, but the fact you're changing the elevation of the princess cut stones. We just made it to the top of the hour. My goodness, 2 hours left in our Labor Day holiday weekend event. That is it. And this is time to dial in as quickly as you possibly can, because this is a one only, stays as is in the 18 karat gold. And we are just about ready here to let them fly. And is it going to ever let it fly? Because it's actually $29.99 normally. We're taking it a lot lower than that, and guys, get requests in too if you have them. We have been getting some really good requests out of here, and that's really exciting. So want to make sure you know to get your favorites in as well. Tell us what you'd like to see, because we only have 2 hours left. And this one is actually going to be less than $1,000, and not $999 either. It's not even going to be $899. Oh my goodness, this is just so pretty, and it is a bigger ring. So let me show you so you're clear on how bold this is from a distance away. But I love also that you're not seeing a lot of the you don't see a lot of the band around it. It's just really like free flowing, right? Free floating almost above your hand there. It's a really cool look with just that little bit of border of the white gold that surrounds the ruby sections here. It's actually not even $899 or $888. It's only $849. Take $100 off. Makes it $749. There is only one. It stays in the white gold, and that's all 18K. And we got a little July and April action there as far as birthstones are concerned as well. Just a fun, different way to do rubies, and that you have so many together in that really, really rare princess cutting invisible setting, and that's wild to see. So $849 turns into $749, just a one only there, and then we'll be on our way. We got a lot to show you. That's for sure. A lot happening here tonight, and of course 2 hours left. So if you just tuned in, top of the hour has arrived. Want to just welcome everybody to the show. We've got a big top of the hour special for you that's in a big heavy turquoise ring that's men's or ladies. A great designer piece that's got a lot of weight to it. So we're looking forward to that. And I just want to again, hopefully, I hope you've had a fun time shopping all weekend long. But again, if you're just now tuning in, this is the very last 2 hours of an event that kicked off on Saturday just for our Labor Day weekend holiday. Hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and we're celebrating it in quite the style here with some really, really cool, just 2 last hours of big sale event pricing on everything. It means $100 extra off on everything you're shopping for in the show. And also you've got, of course, all these big requests that you're getting. And I hope you'll let us know what you'd like to see, if there's anything in particular that we can show to you, because that's exactly what we're going to do, is hook you up with your favorites, get y'all set up, get you these big values. Obviously, there's nothing quite like it. This is our best of end of summer sale. So Tanzanites are on the way. We've got a beautiful turquoise. We still have wheels. Don't forget, it's a Tanzanite wheel that's coming up in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We're going to get you really affordable out of the entire event, because we've seen our fair share of Tanzanites be discounted. We're going to show you the most affordable yet throughout this event. So those are coming up at the bottom of this hour. I want to get you going with a turquoise, also limited though. This is limited to, 3 in white gold, 1 in yellow gold. That's it. There's a confidence to turquoise, because our turquoise are all from Sleeping Beauty Mine. They're so completely consistent in their color, no matrix, whatsoever. And this is a very bold band, but I wouldn't say so bold. It's bold enough to be called a men's ring, but not so bold that it's exclusively for the gentleman. It can be a ladies' ring as well. So just the one in the yellow. And I think a lot of us have a preference for yellow, gold, and turquoise together. So if you're one of them, you may want to dial on the early side. Take a look at this. This is, again, a really special piece here. And boy, the discounting tonight is just, the whole event long has been really incredible discounting. But this is the yellow. Let me pop in the white gold here for a look as well so you can see what that's all about. It'll be 111-1054 here. This is it. Look at that. That's the yellow. I love the rib kind of texture. It's almost like, you know, we talk about knife edge bands in jewelry a lot. This is like a triple knife edge band in a way, because every single one of this kind of like triple stack sides is going to have that designer knife edge kind of point. It's not sharp. It just has a little elevation to it. So you've got a really good look there. It's 2 carats 31 in the Sleeping Beauty oval, and you can see how really, you know, it was interesting yesterday or the day before, we had one turquoise that was really bold and bright. And we were, you know, complimenting that is that it wasn't that lighter robin's egg blue. It had more of a punch of blue to it. Same thing's happening here, really, where you've got that big oval, but they are much more to that true blue. And you have a few diamonds just kind of doing that zigzag and pave down the sides, 9 points there in just 6 stones. And then you've got, of course, a solid finished undergallery, as we don't really like to have a piece at all that is men's ring sized to not have an undergallery, because then it's almost like it's incomplete. Like it's not finished. It's really got to have a great undergallery to just ensure comfort. You know, as you wear a piece or a piece that's, you know, bigger in weight, it's going to, you know, really add to the comfort factor when you've got that, you know, gold, basically like a gold grill on the inside, like you see here and here in the white gold. And so that's it. It's just going to be the white and the yellow. And here we go, 231, 9 points in diamonds, and you know, it's just a great value. And when you consider how heavy this is, obviously gold weight itself is going to be determined based on the ring size that you ask for, but there is a substantial gold weight, as we're going to prove to you here with it on the hand. I'm just going to try on the yellow gold. That is always my preference with turquoise. I love turquoise and yellow gold. I love it in white gold too. I think even getting one of each might be an option too if you'd like to. But it's actually a $29.99 ring. Has a lot to do with that gold presence it has. Look at the thickness through the side profile even. Gives you a good idea there, but it's not even close to $29.99 tonight. Expect the unexpected. And guaranteed the biggest and best values that we have. That's what's happening right here, right now, throughout this event, which is now down to less than 2 hours that we have left to celebrate our Labor Day holiday, at least on the air. So how about better than even $999? Very fair. I don't think that's a question that's going to sell out at a price like that. But instead, if I can go maximum discounting, that's what this event is all about. The discounts I put up on that screen long before you take your $100 instant coupon are incredible. And that's what's happening right now. It's not $9.99. It's not even going to be $8.99. Call me early, because again, that limited quantity in the gold color, these are made up and ready. So this is your last call, and it's $888 minus $100 extra coming off that price tag. So $788 at checkout, and that'll be probably 30 seconds till those are gone. Isn't that an unbelievable value when you think about the gold weight, the presence, the fact that it qualifies as a gentleman's style? Tells you what you need to know about a really good hefty gold weight. Diamonds just along the edge, nothing too much. So maybe it's your everyday. It kind of feels like it's almost like a signet style, which we just cannot stop talking about in the industry today, about how popular a signet style is across the board from every designer out there. They're all doing their own signet styles. They're all doing signet rings, and they don't always have to be. There are signet rings that have gem presence or a bigger gem. This definitely feels like that style. Very now, very up to date, and yet it's only $788 at checkout. So final 30 seconds on that one, then we got to go. It's just a lot to show you today, including a big pink diamond. Hey, Tanzanite lovers, we have the Tanzanite wheel 22 minutes away from right now. 22 minutes till we bring out the Tanzanites. They're going to be all around 3.5, up to 4 carats. So we'll bring you those. I do have an array, pear shapes, round, oval, but all limited. Cushion cut squares even here. So that's all happening in literally 22 minutes. So stick around. They're going to be our most affordable Tanzanites we have in the inventory. So very excited to bring you those, and lots of options. Nobody on turquoise. Okay, we'll keep those. We'll keep those, and then the next time you see them on air, they're going to be, do you want the white gold? All right, so one white gold gone. White gold, again, was the one we had two of, actually not three, two of. So we have two of the white gold identical stones. So we've got one white gold gone, one white gold left. And of course, our one and only yellow gold is remaining as well. So our last call will let me know if you're getting a turquoise. And then I did bring out the hoops, the oval hoops. How was your Labor Day? Was it good? Did you enjoy a nice full day? No, not being here all day. Got a spa day for Kobe. Oh, wait a minute. So are you telling me you had to do the spa day? Are you okay? Are you injured in any? Okay, because yeah. See, if I do any of that spa stuff with my dog Peanut, like even just mani-pedis, spa days, baths, I end up like, it looks like I've been through like a UFC fight. Because you know, you'd think I've got some weight on my 10-pound dog, but you'd think I could take her, right? But no, she gets pretty riled up about that kind of stuff. She does not enjoy. So I have to wear like a full-on, like one of those like body armor protective suits. And then I usually just still end up giving up on that. But it sounds like Kobe's much more adept at that. Yeah, he's okay? All right. Yeah, I don't fare well when I try to do the spa days for my pet. She does not enjoy. Yeah. I don't think she would call it a spa day. She would call it a full-on, all-out torture session. All right, coming up next, anybody else identify, or is it just my spoiled, rotten psychopath chihuahua that I have? Yeah. They look so sweet and innocent, but ooh, not always. All right, coming up. Alrighty, coming up next, we're going to show you, there is, interestingly enough, a yellow diamond gents ring that is not the one I had earlier in the event. Or is it? Looks the same to me, but we got a great value on that too. So that's coming up as well. Let's get to our beautiful Paraiba. I cannot believe we still have a turquoise here, but we do. So that's for yours for the taking. And then we've got a last look at our incredible hoop earrings on the way. Looking forward to that. And then, you know what else I brought out? I should be wearing this, but I only have the one here. So this is going to be a little tricky, but 1119516 is coming up. And I want to show this to you first on the neckline here because there are the most beautiful sapphires. And it's dare I say, a sapphires by the yard kind of look here. Take a look at this. There are different colors, and this is where a lot of you have said, you know, we like the diamonds by the yard concept a lot, but we have them, and we've got our diamond versions, and now we want something a little extra or maybe a little more colorful. These are different colors of sapphire, and I'm just showing it from a distance, and then we're going to show you all the different colors that play. But you've actually got, you see I'm holding it by the stones here, so they don't go all the way around, but they go 3/4 the way around, and you get 2, 4, 6, 7 stones here. And it's really well done because they're all marquees. And then you still get the adjustability to the chain itself, lobster claw, 16, 17, 18 inches in length. And it's only in the yellow gold. So now we show it against the hand. Then I'll show it up close. And then we'll get you all the colors. But it's that great multiple color look that makes it so versatile. And it's 1119516. And it's only in yellow gold. And it's only one. So you've got the blues and the yellows and the pink and the purple and the magenta and the green. Even the rare green comes out to play. 7 stones and a carat 81 total weight. No diamonds in this one. Just 7 stones, all bezel set, all marquise cut, which are really, really rare, and even the beautiful diamond cutting of the chain between all your bezel set stones. And it is also going to be, let's take a look at it up close. We'll take you all the way through the stones here. So you start on one side, look at this purple. Oh my goodness. Hot pink. Green blue, that is a rare, rare teal bicolor. Then we go to another, this is more of like almost like a tanzanite color, a little more blue and purple together. Then the yellow, this is like a sunshine, like a yellow diamond, like a canary yellow. Another pink and another, this is more like a pinky golden, padparasha. So there are all 7 of your stones, all good sizes, one only. Let's show it to you here on the hand. And let's make it under, you know what, lots of sapphires. Yeah, about a $4,000 necklace right here, but yet everyday wearable. You're going to get a lot of use and wear out of it. Great gifting idea because obviously no sizing's needed. You've got all the adjustability of the different lengths in there that we include, and it's only going to be $888 if you'd like our last one in the yellow gold only. So the yellow gold, how it stays, and then you're going to have just basically this adjustability in the back with that lobster claw. So it really is just all about the stones. They're going to go about 3/4 the way around. Yes, Allison? The ring size? It is, looks like I have 2, a 9 and a 10. Yeah. The white gold is what you got, right? Or we were thinking about? So that looks like a 10. Yeah. So it starts as a 10. And Lynette, we've got some requests coming out for her. And did she want to see some Windsors? We've got a Windsor wheel for you. That's for Lynette and a couple other people because we've got a couple choices to show you. So we'll do those next. And then let me know who's got our sapphire necklace, basically a sapphires by the yard, if you will. And then let's go right back to our wheel here. Because I'm going to go ahead, these were just handed to me, Lynette. So let me go ahead and get them out of their bags, and we are going to get you 3 options, and they're all different. So I love when options come out. You know, Windsors are very, very unique. They're always one-of-a-kind stones. They come out of a mine called Windsor. That's the name of the mine. It's in Tanzania, and it's the only source that has ever produced worldwide a sapphire that is zoned to give more than one color in the stone. Not blended, but zoned where it looks like a bicolor. Tourmaline would be the closest visual kind of comparison. And I just decided Lynette will bring out the 3 major colors that we get, which obviously have different colors within. It's one that's more red, pink, purple, one that's more blue with a little bit of green and golden, and then the other is more green with a little bit of golden and blue. So you see the elongation of this emerald cut. They're usually emerald cuts to show off that zoning effect, which essentially gives you a bicolor. This really would be almost like a sapphire ruby combination here because it's got so much pinky red. As we know, rubies belong to the same family, so it's just when you get a red sapphire, it's technically a ruby. So Lynette or anybody else, this is going to be a first come, first served basis type of thing here where obviously your favorite one is the one you want to dial in because they are one of a kind. What you see is what you get. But you're also getting this really important, very rare stone. We know sapphires of big sizes are expensive anyways. But when you get into this kind of rarity, it goes even more so, doesn't it? And we know that here, where you've got this really ultimate level here of quality. Notice how clean they are as well. That's something you wouldn't necessarily expect to get. But this is really cool because, again, these are all natural as well. And that's worth pointing out because we always get excited, even when I've got a traditional blue sapphire, a pink, a yellow, an orange, you name it. We always point out if it is unheated. If it's totally natural, unheated, that's incredibly rare to get in the sapphire world. All of these Windsor mine stones are just that. They are unheated. So it's not, if you're thinking, well, how did that happen? That's still something that fascinates the gem community to this day, is how does this happen? And they really equate it to a type of zoning that for whatever reason is only occurring in this locale in Tanzania. Tanzania, again, with the gem-rich nation that it is, that happens to produce incredibly unique stones like Mahenge spinel, like Tanzanite, of course, a lot of other stones. They're known for about 30 different species of gemstones at this point, including classics and unique one-onlys like the Windsors and like the Tanzanite that, of course, only come from that source. So it's a fascinating area of the world when it comes to gem production and just the makeup of the area that allows us to get stones that are rare like these are. So sapphire collectors, go for it. Another great take on a September birthstone for those of you that celebrate a birthday this month. This would be a really fun, ultimately rare way to get your birthstone represented in a piece of jewelry, but again, multiple colors in one. So even from a practical level, you might think, well, I'd really love to have a blue sapphire, but I'd really love to have a yellow. You could get a Windsor and get 2 for 1 essentially here. So we've got, again, red purple, blue green, or really green golden with a little bit of blue. And all 3 are going to be the same price, so we're going to do a blowout. They are going to be all gold color changeable. So I would recommend, this one's got yellow diamonds with it, so I would say leave it in the 2-tone, but that's yellow, that's white. You can change those up if you want to. So don't let the gold color currently be a factor. We're going to make it whatever gold you want, although the one on the right I would really recommend leaving as is. So here's the price, because these are, as you probably know if you were with me when I debuted them to the world, they're really pricey. And all of these rings, for example, were $69.99. That's where they were. We've got a carat plus on each. I'm going to walk you through carat weights here and call us on that sapphire by the yard because I think that's still hanging out. But if you want to get the super elongated over here, that's a 128. That's a 128 with 1 carat in diamonds. Really good diamond weight there. Again, yellow gold now. If you like the more blue that's in the middle here, that's going to be a 134 center stone, 88 points in diamonds. And then over here, the more red is a 94-point unheated Windsor, carat 07 in diamonds, yellow and white together, which it doesn't even say yellow diamonds, but they are. Jess, go ahead. Yes, I can, right here, right now. Item number 11200173 is going on the hand first. That might be, who knows, maybe it's our requester here. It's got, I would say about maybe 80% pinky red, goes into that purple blue for the rest of the 20% of that stone. All natural, all unheated. Let's blow them out. Your choice of no longer $7,000. They're not even $3,500, which is half off, and these are good size stones, and this is the only source. They are crazy rare. You can read about them online. You don't see them anywhere else, but all the collectors of the world, especially sapphire collectors, are always wondering and talking in blogs and chats about where do I get one, where do I find one? We are really the only place that I know of that has ever brought them to the public, and yet it's going to be, are you ready for this? They're not even 35. I just want to blow them out. You know that's what this event is about, right? That's what we're doing. Making sure that every single piece we put up goes. Every single one's got to go. That is, it's an undisputed fact here. We got to make sure everything goes, and that means big price discounting going on all night. It's not even $35, $25. They're not even $2,000. We'll make them $19.99 for your choice of right here, right now. That is going to be it. So a huge value, a fabulous opportunity. I just can't say enough about that deal. And let me know if you want that more red pink with that purple. It's almost like that corner, if you will, is like that really beautiful. It's a corner, but then from certain angles, it goes all the way through the underside of the stone. I mean, that's what's fascinating about these gems. They all have a different pattern. They're not always just a super, defined line of demarcation between one color and the next. A lot of times they'll have a little, intriguing kind of pattern to them. It's almost like an opal in that way, where they're all specific and they're all different and they're all unique. And, it's not just about the colors playing or the difference of colors, but it's about the little patterns as well. So $19.99 if you'd like it. Yes. Thank you. That one with the yellow and the white is gone. 1120173. And again, I recommend that one as is. We have, is that Lynette by any chance? It is? She said, I'm living large. I love to hear it. She's a big baller. Getting her collectible wins on. I like it. Yes, Lynette for the wins. Yes, she got it. She's the big wins of the day. All right, so that one's gone. We have two left in the more blue and green categories there. And then we're on our way. Thanks, Lynette, for the request. Happy shopping. Happy Labor Day. What's left of it. We're so glad you're with us. All right, coming up, we've got more to show you. Big Pink Diamond is on the way in a huge Paraíba is here as well. And you know how everyone was fighting over the 27-karat tanzanite last show. It was yesterday morning. I do have a huge ring, a 20-karat 85. Let me show it to you real quick. Tansy time, because you know what's happening in like 10 minutes, 9 minutes now actually, is going to be the tanzanite wheel that I'm bringing out that's so affordable. I just thought we'd bring this first though, because that is one of our larger ones in a ring, and stunning. Look at that, 1116971. It is almost 21 carats. It's a 20.85 on that cushion cut. Traditional cushion here. If you need a square cushion, we'll bring you a 3-carat coming up on the wheel at the bottom of the hour. But this is the 2085 massive piece. Now, if you weren't with me yesterday, because those of you that were here already know, because it was quite the talk of the show, I brought out a 27-carat, largest round we had in the entire inventory. It was in a pendant, 2712. Sold immediately. Actually, it sold before I even got to the lowest price. And then we had five people who missed out on that 27-carat piece. It was just under $10,000. I'm telling you that because it's an indicator of we have done something special, obviously, with this event going on. We are super discounting. We know that. But when it comes to tanzanites and blue wing block Ds, they're already the best quality in the world. They're already the best value in the world. So we have no business taking them any lower than their standard TVON pricing, but we are. We are doing just that, to the point where if you're thinking about one of the bigger stones in a ring for your hand, you want to call in now, because I have a feeling there could be the same outcome here, where we have a lot of people literally fighting over it because we only have one and the price tag is so good and you've never seen this price happen before. So it is time to go. And that means it's time to dial in right away, right now, if you're even thinking about it, if you're even considering it, because you don't want to miss out on a 2085. We have no more. We have what we have. This is a private collection that is only here exclusively with us. Take a look at it. We're going to show you the 58 points is just among the 2 diamonds. So there are really big diamonds here that are, look at this, fancy trillions. One of my favorites. And you went a little wild for the trillion cut amethyst earlier, right? So, ooh, and what just happened? Sorry, I got blinded by the reds. Anybody else suddenly get like caught off guard by the amount of red that came through the side crown facets there? That's impressive. 58 points in the trillion, so take a good look at each one because they are dynamite, aren't they? You rarely see a trillion cut diamond These are still VS, even though they are really, really close to 30 points each, right? And they're remarkable. So it doesn't, you know, it adds important diamonds, doesn't add too much extra bulk to the ring because the stone is kind of it, right? The stone is giving you everything you can handle there with the 2085. They don't any bigger, and it's probably going to be just too large for a ring. So this is about where we top out. But I'm so excited about this. Take a look at it on the hand. Oh, and by the way, it's got, you know, a nice little basket that comes down with some great details in the side profile. But we don't want to take away from what is always a great clarity in tanzanite. Tanzanite is not a stone that struggles with clarity, actually. So it's blessed in that way. Oh my, look at that. Woo, what a stone. The reds get even more dominating as you see it from a distance because why? It's a little less light, so it's allowing that neon to do what neon does. And that means just look even more wow. And we have one only, and we're blowing it out right now, and it was $24,999 to give you an indicator of exactly how much there is to be saved right now. There is only one. Stays in the white gold is what is recommended. You don't have to, but I would highly recommend that just because of the size of those trillion cut diamonds and them being as white as they are. And even down to designer details like this that I adore, like those tapered, pointed prongs that are just so very high style and very important because they're still doing their job. They're holding a really important stone in place, but they're really decorative and designer, and yet you're not supposed to look at them. But that's what that whole designer tapering does, is that it really allows those stones to just, the stone to show maximum of the stone from point to point, corner to corner, and not see it. So that tapering is really essential, but they need to be substantial because it's holding a really important and very large stone. So all of this happening for less than even, watch this, $10,000. And I think we know where that puts it on a scale of per carat value when it's going under $10,000. Whatever you do, don't wait, because obviously waiting, not gonna benefit you, right? There are just too many pieces going too quickly, and everything we're showing you is one of a kind, what you're getting, except for when there are two, we show you both, right? The exception being white diamonds. So take a look at this. It's not gonna be 10,000, come on over. It's not $99.99, and let's talk per carat as well, because it's not even going to be $88.88 for a nearly 21 carat. This is unheard of value that we have going on this 20 carat 85. And if you can handle it, go for it, because those trillion cut diamonds are very pricey. And I know a lot of times we just get caught up in the per carat and we kind of just assume the diamonds and the gold are free, but it is worth pointing out with bigger trillion cut VS stones like those are not free diamonds. They should not be free, at least. They are, they will be. You're not paying a penny for those, but they're really important diamonds and they are worth a bunch. But instead of even $88.88, watch this. It's also not $8,500 and it's not even $8,000 and it's also not $79.99. It's going even lower. This takes us to our lowest point per carat all time. It's a mega value, and we are ready to see it out the door to a great home because you know what? It's been in our vault too long. This is the Labor Day event to do it. This is when prices get dropped to their lowest, and it's not even going to be $78.99. We're actually blowing it out for $7,888, and then it's $77.88, which I've done the math. That's going to come down. If we ignore the gold and ignore the big diamonds, that's $373 a carat on a massive stone with all those reds that are happening right there. So that is not one to miss. I would recommend dialing in a hurry on that one. $7,888 makes it $77.88 at checkout. Let me know if you'd like it, and then get ready. Tanzanite wheel coming up. We'll do it next. We'll start to put it together. We're going to go to the 3 to 4 carat range as well, which we have not seen yet throughout this event or even at all recently. So we'll go to those next, which I know a lot of you are waiting for. They're also still one of a kinds though, so that's kind of sad. So they're going to go really, really fast, but 7788 if you'd like that, kind of like that number, 7788 if you'd like it, and 370 essentially a carat with free diamonds, and they're big. So let's get to it. I'm going to start to set up. We have 4 rings to show you, and they're all 3 to 4 carats, and we have quite the array, but keep in mind, these are one of a kind, so it is not going to be long for this world. I can promise you. I'm going to start with the round that actually is a really fun contemporary men's or ladies style. So call us on the 2085 because I know we're verifying on that one, and that'll go. But look where we start. This is going to be 4 different rings, 4 different cuts, 4 different designs. And please, whatever you do, dial in very quickly, because when I tell you they're one of a kinds, they're one of a kind. They're not going to last. Look at this. We have the classic oval with the halo design, very regal in its look. Then we have a cushion cut square. I know those have been exceedingly popular of late. And then we also have, if you want to go a little more elongated, also you go with the pear shape. Here's the pear shape in one of our great bridge mountings. And then I'll zoom back, so we got to get that cushion cut in focus as well. But there is, oh my goodness, 4 choices here. Really, I would say super classics to more exotic looks in your quartet here. All going to be one crazy low price, so come on into the early side, and despite what these look like, because I know I glance at that wheel, and even here, just, you know, being the host of the show, I look at this and go, those look like $5,000 all day long. It is not going to be. I know that you can take all the quality and all the value in the world, but when it comes down to it, these sale event, these holiday weekends are the time to shop. We should not ever be discounting our best prices in the industry, and we are about to do just that. But again, can't say enough about this. They are all Tony 3 to 4 carats in size. I'm going to walk everybody through carat weights, but first I want to encourage you to dial in now, because actually it might sound crazy to dial in this early, but it's actually going to make a lot of sense because they're going to fly. And what this wheel does is gives us affordability we have not seen. That's the big difference here, is that it's very difficult to make anything because these are all set in gold. As we know, I know you're going, duh, we know that. But it's important when you see this value to remember that they are set in gold, and a lot of it. They're set with diamonds, VS diamonds, and a lot of them. With the case of the round, you've got yellow diamonds that almost line the borders of this dome-style shape. Then the rest are really traditional, I would say. Obviously, we've got a bridge up there. We've got a classic. Probably the most classic is the oval with the halo. That is a timeless style. And then, of course, the cushion cut is a cushion cut square, so a more exotic look, but that's also going to bring you a lot of halo. But, you know, split shanks, still really in that classic kind of look. These are the pieces to get. We are going to change gold color on any one of them except for the one with the yellow diamonds. That has to stay as is. So it's one of those rare pieces that actually has yellow diamonds, but it's not yellow gold. So the yellow diamonds are bright enough where they're going to really pop against that white gold backdrop. They're going to really shine. They're really intensely saturated. So that stays as is. The rest, so basically center front, that stays. The rest can all be changed. I need some collars because waiting is not going to benefit anybody here. It is really important to dial in. These are just going to be downright some of the most affordable tanzanite rings I have ever been able to bring to you on the show, ever. So this is the time you want to dial. Blowout, Monday night. It's Monday night markdowns anyways, but Labor Day weekend finale sale, plus $100 extra off, plus one of a kinds in our world famous Blue Wing Block Ds. It is not a time to wait. So here's what I would do. And you know that some of these original, if you've ever seen these on the air before, the original prices are $39.99 and up. That's why we look at them and go, yeah, $4,000. That makes sense. They're nowhere near that. Do you have a favorite already? Remember, these are one of a kind. So when they're gone, they're gone. Which one do we like? I'm going to walk you through carat weights, starting with your cushion cut. The cushion cut is a 321 right back here in the back center. That's a 321 square cushion, so it's a more exotic level of cushion, not the rectangular. These are more wasteful when you have the squared off proportions. So that's a 321 with a diamond weight of 85 points. Then let's go to the other ones as well. Here's the 308. That's a 308 round, Portuguese cut round. Then it's got the yellow diamonds, 55 points. Then we go to the really big sizes. We're drawing your sides here, left and right. A 326 on the oval with a full complement of 73 points in diamonds. And then our largest of the bunch is really close to 4 carats. It's right over here. It's that one-of-a-kind pear shape. And that is a 398. 398 with 89 points in diamonds. None of them will last. Really a lot of gold in that one, too. You can see because it's got that width to it. Really nice and wide. I'm going to make these a miracle value. That's what this is. This is not a blowout as much as it is a miracle. We got a big, big value. I have one caller. We need more. We need more. More of you on the phone lines here so that you don't miss out. I do not want you to miss out. That's the thing. We don't see this affordability come around very often. They're not even $4,000. They're not $3,000. And they are not even $2,000. At $19.99, we can give them 60 seconds and they'll all go. But that's not what I'm getting tonight. We're going even lower. And whatever ends up happening on the screen is still eligible for $100 extra off. That's amazing. Which one do you like, Jason? Pear shape, round, oval, or cushion? Oval, classic. That oval reminder is item number 1118824, and that's going to be a 326. 3 carat 26, 73 points in diamonds, classic, any gold you want. We are busy on the lines and getting busier. And what I would recommend doing right now is starting to dial. Because believe it or not, I'm not leaving them at $19.99. This is unheard of. There are very few, and guys, these are not 1 carat stones. They're not 1.5 carat stones. They're not 2. These are 3 plus up to 4. There's one that is just shy of 4 carats up there. Nothing is $19.99 on this wheel. Nothing. This is before $100 extra off. Take your favorite. Blue Wing Block D does not get better. There are a lot of places that sell tanzanite, pretty much everywhere that's got fine jewelry, and none of them look this way because this is literally the exclusive home for the best out there. Nobody else has got it. We're the only ones. Before you go spend a fortune like $2,800 a carat, $3,800 a carat, some are going for $4,000 and $5,000 a carat in retail for lesser quality. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't have to. You've got the direct connect. This is like the VIP shopping experience that automatically gets you the best in the world right here, right now, without having to spend a fortune, without having to spend what you would for really basic quality. They're not even $19.99, $18.88. This is my chance to give you the discounts of a lifetime, and we have a 90-minute, actually 85 minutes to do it. And then Labor Day weekend is over. The sale is over. This is our tanzanite wheel we've been waiting for because they are the most affordable ones we have in the inventory, and they're not even $18.88 or $17.99 or $17.77. My goodness, how low can she go? It's like a limbo contest up here on this Labor Day. But it's not going to be $17.77 either. This is all before an extra $100 off. Shop them while they're here. Big value, even if you're doing maybe a little precursor holiday shopping. You want to get some holiday shopping out of the way, do it now. You want to treat yourself. This is a holiday weekend. This is what holiday weekends were made for, right? Celebrate, right? Celebrate. This is the way. Treat yourself. You know what's a deal. You know what you love. There cannot be a better discount than what we're doing right now, and they're not even 17. Which one do you like? Yes, I'll try them all on. You got it. But we're not even making them $17.77. Let's keep going. I want to make sure they all go and fast. So instead of even $1,699, we're going to go lower than that. This is not your, please, this is not your run-of-the-mill Blue Wing Block D blowout. This is even better. Here's the cushion cut square on the hand. I know they're already talking about this one. There's the cushion cut. We're going to go even lower than $16.99. I know. You got $100 extra coming off your way. That is going to be the cushion cut, 321.85 points. Let me try on your oval for you as well. Here's the oval that's already being discussed also. I mean, that's a really good stone size. That's going to be the 326. And then it's got 73 points in diamonds. Ultimate saturation. Not even $16.99. Let's keep going. Let's go. They're not even going to be $16.50. I'm taking every one of them down, make them $1,599. That means at $14.99 is all you actually pay at checkout when all is said and done. Let me know which one you'd like. We're verifying right now on the cushion and the oval. Which one, Allison, do you like? Cushion cut is verifying. So let me know. And then do you have the round? Remember the round with those yellow diamonds right at, it's like they sit right at the base. Let me actually tip that up so you can see it really, really well here. So you can see how the yellow diamonds sit. Yes. Which one? Try on the pear shape. You got it. Here comes the pear shape, which is going to be at number 111, 1863 in the bridge, the only bridge up there. And that is the 398. You know that one's going to last, right? So we're verifying on the pear shape 398 with 89 points in diamonds right there. They run. Look at the reds. Look at the reds coming through. It is. It's almost like you've got sequins in your Blue Wing Block D. It's like it's shining and shimmering and sparkling and little flashes of red when you least expect it. It's fabulous. Yes. Cushion cut. All right, so who's got the cushion? Is it Will, Allison, or Jason? You've got it? All right, so it sounds like the cushion is gone. Cushion cut is gone. Pear shape, do you have it, Joyce? Verifying on the pear shape, but it's still here. Oh my goodness. So this one's gone. Pear shape is here. Oh, I didn't mention this. Look at the little V gallery view. You've got pave diamonds in that V shape on one side of the profile. How pretty is that? Here's that round. Remember, that's the only one with the yellow diamonds. That's the only one that stays as is. The cushion cut is sold. And now we've got the pear, the round, and the oval. I did not see this coming. I did not think that the pear shape would even last this long. But so far, here it is. But it's not going to be here long. We're going to give it 60 seconds on the final three, and we're still backed up on the lines. So it's going to be very, very, very quick. And the, which one? Pear shape is gone to Jess's collar. 1863 on that one. gone. And look at the finishing, and you can get any gold you want on that one. That pear shape is now spoken for, and now we have just two left, the round and the oval. Let me go through the carat weights once again. Actually, I'll bring up the graphics on the round. 1112579 on the round with the yellow diamonds. That is our Portuguese cut round. Take a closer look at those colors there, and then we'll pop in the info on the round, which of course one only as is, and then we'll talk about the most classic of all, I think, which is the oval in that traditional halo design. So the round is going to be our 308, and then 55 points in yellows. Yes, question? Of course. The cushion, which is already spoken for, I just want to take you on a little tour here. Let's show you how that design is made from the rear of the ring. This is what it looks like. I'll just move this aside for a moment. That's the inside of the cushion cut there. So that's what that's all about. And then we'll turn it back around, but that one's gone already. So that one's spoken for. We just have the round and the oval left. The round, of course, is going to be that 3 carat 08. And then we have the yellow diamonds with it. And then the oval is actually going to be the larger of the two. That's the 326 with 73 points in the diamonds. So 2 great options left. Let's keep moving. That's our most affordable tanzanite jewelry, or at least rings, that we have here for you tonight. Hoop earrings are getting a presentation, but let me remind you, there are only 80 minutes left to shop the sale. Labor Day weekend, at least here at TVON, is ending in 80 minutes. 80 minutes, 40 seconds, that's the countdown. So not a lot of time to save you $100 and get these discounts. It's discounts on discounts on discounts. We love that. But again, the round or the oval, you choose your favorite there. And then we're going to be moving right along. Got some really good. We still have the 2085, by the way, if you want that 2085 with the trillion cuts on the side. Also have a chameleon wheel coming up in this show. Very a la Tanzanites, except we're going to have 3 of our all around a half carat chameleons, which are very, very special. All certified, as you know, very, very rare, color changing diamonds, fancy diamonds they are. So we love those. We'll be seeing those before we go. And a huge pink diamond ring. You've got to see this. This one has been a miracle that's even lasted this long, because it is such a large pink diamond. It's a rare cut. It's a marquise. It's got great saturation and clarity to it. And it's item number 1121027. And this is a 15-point marquise pink diamond. That's the center alone. But look at how it builds and builds and builds and builds. How about 2 halos in pink diamonds beside it? How about being another 51 points, by the way? So that's all together, you're talking 66 points in pinks alone. Then it has rounds and baguettes in the white diamonds. That's going to be, let's see, 32 points in the baguettes. They go right down the middle of the band in either direction in a channel. And then you have the rest is 79 points in round brilliant diamonds. It is finished on the inside. It is rose and white gold as it is. So keep that in mind. And we are ready to make you a deal of a lifetime. That is what we're doing tonight. We've got an hour and 20 to do it. So take a moment and get requests in too, because you might as well get those soon in, sooner rather than later. That'd be highly recommended. But this is also the biggest blowout, and that is a great finishing, and that requires a lot of gold. But then we take it, turn it back around, and then also show it to you on the hand, because this is what I enjoy. Because as someone who's probably not gonna, I don't think a lot of us are gonna own 2, 3, 4 carat pink diamonds anytime soon, because A, they're scarce. B, if you found one, it'd be really, really pricey, like probably tending to be cost prohibitive. So a lot of times I look towards rings like this. You take what is still a good sized pink diamond in the center at 15 points, but you build around it. And for people who, like myself, like a bigger piece of jewelry in general, this is the way, without having to buy or invest in a huge pink diamond because they're tough. Instead, you get this look where it builds you a ring that is going to create that larger platform overall while still having a 15-point stone. So that's what I enjoy, is that, if you've looked at, and we even have 1 carats, but that's where we top out. We have a 102 and a 109 pink diamond that are natural, but they're still in the tens of thousands of dollars. They're not for everybody. And yet they don't give you this big a look. They're not even, for someone like myself, they're not big enough for me. I need a bigger piece of jewelry, and that's just what I prefer. That's my personal preference. And yet this is what gives it to you. So I enjoy that about this. It's a good way to get a pink diamond without breaking the bank to do it. And to that point, it's not a $69.99 price any longer, because we're shopping Labor Day finale. So instead of $69 or half of that at $35, it's not even close to that. It's not $3,000. It's not $29.99. This is the ultimate low. And that's what we vow to do on every piece we get to bring you in the show, is give you the ultimate low price. And that's where this is going, to the point where it's like a screaming deal where we're going to have people fighting over it, because it's not 28, 27, 26. We've seen all that. And that was a miracle it stuck around to that point, being discounted in that way. We're actually taking it even lower, and you don't have to pay even $26.99 or $25.99 or even just a cool $2,500 overall. It's better than that. And we're making it $2,499. And then you take an extra $100 off. So $23.99 for that one. And that is a major ring. Consider you're getting a carat 77 total here, 66 points in the pink. So really impressive, over a carat total in white diamonds, as well as what that means in a beautiful luxury piece that is all done in 14 karat rose and white gold as it is. All we need to do, size it to whatever size you need, which also is free of charge. Let's get to, okay, we have one wheel down. We're going to show you chameleons coming up at the top of the hour. That's in about 16 minutes. So don't go anywhere if you're waiting on the chameleons, because I don't recall having a chameleon any more affordable than the ones tonight are going to be. So it's going to open the door to a lot of chameleon collectors that, you know, maybe have been kind of left out because they still, no matter what, are pretty pricey stones, right? So we're going to bring those to you at an incredible affordable price tag. We do have a very important white diamond. If you want the ultimate markdown on our 1 carat 01 emerald cut, you know this one, right? We've taken it down a huge discount. Look at this. This is here as well, and it's GIA certified. That is not only GIA certified, it's a top gem quality. It's a G color. It's a G color, it's a VS2 quality. So that's the clarity grading. So that means, as emerald cuts usually are, they usually have to be a little higher in, because if it does have inclusions, trust me, in an emerald cut, it's going to show it. In anything in a good size, it's going to magnify it, really. So you've got a really stunning VS2. Let's show it to you here with the information. 112-1731 is your item number. This is really, really rare. We don't get a lot of big white diamonds here. And as a result, when you have what is considered the most popularly requested stone throughout the world, we get a lot of requests for them here as well. We don't have them very often because you know how insistent we are about value, value, value. It's tougher to bring a discount, a sale, a great deal when it comes to white diamonds because they are so in demand. So you have a 101 GIA certified. G color, where does that put it? Well, remember D, E, F, so it follows the alphabet, but the alphabet as far as diamond color grading starts at D. D being the best, D being the whitest, means no body color whatsoever. Anything that's D, E, or F in grade, those are all considered cumulatively colorless. And then G, H, I, J, that whole segment there, is still the best being G, H, I, J, but those are all considered near colorless. You can see plain as day. We've got it in white gold. We've got it against a white backdrop. It's even got white diamonds beside it. If that had any visible body color like browns, yellows, the things you don't want to see in your white diamonds because that makes it lower quality, that kind of mars the look of your diamond, that would be visible here, if anything, because you got a spotlight right on it. We're real up close and tight, and that is going to be in white gold against a white backdrop. So if there was any semblance of yellow or brown, any body color, you would see it. But that's also, you don't have to just evaluate it from that perspective because it's actually a G-graded diamond. Here's the cert that comes with it from GIA. Emerald cut, 4.4 by 6.5, 101. So even up and over that 1 carat mark by just a bit. G color, we'll show you the clarity scale and the color scale, which are right over here. G being the top level of the near colorless scale. So right on the cusp of colorless. And then you've got VS2, also remarkable. Excellent polish, excellent symmetry. Faint fluorescence only matters if it's under UV light. It's an inscribed stone, so the GI cert number is inscribed on the stone. You've got a very large magnified view front and back of your emerald cut diamond, and here's your proportion from the side profile, the ratio. You've got the color and the clarity scale, and you can see then match up where yours falls within the scale, which is exquisite. So 101, then it's got 53 points in diamonds that are burnished into the band beside it that makes it non-bridal, which I think is rare to see in a 1 carat diamond. Usually they're in a pretty traditional solitaire, or it's in a traditional double halo, or in this case around here, it might be in a bridge. Those are all tend to look a little bridal. Maybe you want to escape that and you want to go think about something that's going to be a little more fashion, a little more wide band, a little more of a cigar band style that looks like this on the hand. I'll try it on for you. It is wild, but it's also going to be this great look, all that mirror finishing, all those extra round brilliance, give it a little pizzazz because it takes, you know, if you can't decide, well, I like the elegance of an emerald cut, but I also like the pop and the sparkle and the intensity of a round, you get it all in this ring. And you could wear this also, doesn't need to be on the ring finger, although that's where I try it on. It can be a middle finger ring, index finger ring. Here it is on the hand. Look at how beautiful that is. And set against that white gold backdrop, it stays that way. It was $14,999, and now it is not. There's a major markdown. We didn't just take a couple $100s off, and no, white diamonds don't go on sale, especially the GIA certified white diamonds that you know specifically and precisely how it is and how it grades. That makes appraisals a breeze, it makes insuring a breeze, and it's not even going to be the $59.99 it used to be, which, by the way, if you get a 1 carat white diamond here, and historically when we've had 1 carats at $59.99, they go. They don't stay here. You get this full cert with it, that's free. Nobody's charging you for that. We did it because we're proud of the diamond. We were so excited about this quality being so good. We wanted you to have, not just take our word for it, but get the documentation from the authority. They are the ones that created the color and the clarity scales. They're the ones that have the strictest standards when they do grade those diamonds individually. These are really gone through. I mean, you've got the experts of the world going through with the most stringent standards. That's how this, all that you saw in that cert, that's how it's determined. So that is why GIA and what they say is accurate. It's what goes. It's what counts, which is why GIA certs matter really exclusively. I don't think any other cert matters when it comes to diamonds because they're all too lenient compared to what you get from GIA. GIA is where you get the actual, real, true, amazing quality. They don't skimp. They don't, you know, err on the side of being, you know, really conservative. They're just all about accuracy. So that's why these certs are really invaluable to have to go with your significant white diamonds. Take a look at this. It's not even going to be $59.99. It is tonight our lowest price, our deepest discount. It is $4,999. It makes it $48.99 instead when you say yes, and you got to be the first caller to do it, obviously, because there's only one. But that is the way to get a really, truly, remarkably significant diamond in that quality. I know these emerald cuts, they're just such a challenge to show here on television because there's such a glare factor that comes off of them. But look at that. I mean, that's a good angle to see how white and bright the stone is because you get a little sans glare look at it here. And then you see just right on through. I mean, just nothing visible in the way of inclusions. And it looks like I have a little speck right on top of it that just is a little, just something in the air. So let me make sure that's polished up for you. All better now. So there it is, because that stone is completely eye clean. So really good look, $48.99 on that one. So next up, let's get to something affordable for you. And we do have a gents piece, by the way. Gents yellow diamond if you want to see it. We also have a ladies yellow diamond as well. It's a carat. I have 2 different varieties of champagnes as well to show you, but this is what, speaking of white diamonds, what we have to do before we get to that big chameleon wheel, we've got a hoop earring that is second to none when it comes to value. It's that great larger size, but not oversized hoop. It's an oval in shape, so it's very elegant, and it is going to be at number 1110425. Now, we've seen a lot of inside-out hoops, but they're typically what we usually see are the rounds. These are the ovals, and there's such a big markdown here, and they rarely, listen, you can't, like we were just talking about it, with the white diamond, individual stone, you don't get discounts on diamonds. Well, the same thing, it's not, that's not something that just applies to 1 carat stones or GI certified stones. It's worldwide, across the board. You don't get discounts on diamonds, especially the better they are. These are all the VS diamonds. Yes, even in our earrings, even in our hoops, they are still VS diamonds, all quality through and through. That means outside the front, inside the back of your hoop, all VS, round, brilliant sparklers. These are lightweight enough to wear every single day, despite the 2 carat 35 diamond weight. I know that's a lot of diamond weight, but this is definitely for somebody who wants a little more, you know, you want a little more elite. You want a little more wow factor. You don't shy away from diamonds, quality or quantity, right? You're getting it all in this hoop. It is the inside out. Now, I always advocate if you're going to get an inside out style, you might as well get a longer one. That's where the drama of the inside out setting shows up, is with something a little longer. If it's a shorter hoop, we'll do 1/2 inches with inside diamonds, but you don't get to see those as much. You don't appreciate them as much. With the longer length and more drop, that's when you get to see the drama of having those diamonds lining the inside of your hoop. That's so invaluable, and that's the reason we do this style. It's still relatively new to see that styling in the world. So we got a big discount. We got a huge value, and I want to make sure that you get a chance before the sale ends, which is in an hour and 7 minutes. I want to make sure you get a chance at them. So instead of getting the normal $49.99 price, which is right here, I mean, it's like, you know, we'd say in black and white, but there's the hoop, it's in, you know, white and red here, $49.99. Because today's day and age, VS Diamonds are running you about $25,000 a carat in the retail world. And I know they're hard to find, but if you do find them, take a look next time you see a designer, and it's going to have to be a high-end designer. See what they're charging per carat on VS Diamonds. It's usually $25,000 a carat, and you have 235 here. So that can be a pair of earrings you spend well over $50,000 to get. Not here, you don't. Obviously, we're at $49.99, but you're here for the value. You're here for the discount, and you're here for the Labor Day Spectacular. So instead of anywhere near $49, $39, $29, this is that icon. It looks like this. It's got the button release, which is so important. You're not pulling and tugging at your earring to release it or open it. You've got this button in the top rear of your earring. Press that down. It releases the post. All you do to click it closed is click it closed. That's it. It's all you got to do. They are 1.5 inches in drop. I'm going to show them to you on next, so you're going to see exactly how they look. The post is actually lower than the diamonds themselves, so it's going to mask or camouflage the piercing itself. You don't see that. That's the mark of a really good fine jewelry earring, is when it's made that way. It's also an oval, so it's a 1.25 inch wide, so a little bit less width than it is lengthwise. I'm going to try one on for you. White, yellow, or rose gold are all possible and available, and we're doing a huge value right now that takes them under $1,000 a carat instead. That's the commercial grade diamond pricing that you are not paying today for a VS diamond quality, and that is remarkable. Here's what they look like on. They're incredible. I mean, this is really what we live for in a diamond hoop, no doubt about it. You can see there how they look from a distance. Now, that's not a style that's going to be too lengthy or too long. In terms of, you know, if you are going for a little bit of length, this is a really great option to get, because of course they have that length, but they're not pulling, they're not hitting the shoulder, they're not getting in the way of, I've kind of popped a collar tonight, they're not even in the way of that. So it's not that complex, you know, too long of an earring that makes it complicated to wear because it's always interfering. It's just a great, fabulous, exciting look that makes you feel amazing when you've got a hoop that has movement like this. We're going to blow them out right now. They're not even $23.50 a pair. This is still where, again, no discounts are really allowed on just straight up diamonds. We're doing it right now. You're getting your extra $100 off, which makes it an unforgettable value. They're great for even gifting if you're thinking about somebody who really wants a diamond hoop. But every time you look at them in retail, you go, yeah, that's not going to happen for $25,000, $35,000, $45,000. Or you look at the other ones that are more affordable and you realize, I don't want her wearing that quality. They're not sparkling, they're not shining, they're not brilliant, they're not bright. Here it is, and they're not $23.50. Take a look at them close up. Again, easy on, easy off. You can do it without even looking. You can do it without a mirror. It's just reach right back, unlatch that little button, they're good, they're off. Then you put them on, you just click them closed, you'll hear them lock, they click into place, you're good to go. But they're not $23.50, they're not $22, they're not $21. I just think that so many people need to have a hoop in their collection. And you know who you are. Either you're a hoop girl or you're not. But if you are a hoop girl and you appreciate quality and you want the best of the best, this is the way to get it. No doubt about it. It's not even $2,100, not $2,099. It's not even $2,000 even. Why not go for the best of the best? Quality and carat weight. Get something you're going to have forever. These are timeless. They are beautiful. They are deluxe. They're not even $2,000 either. They're $19.99. But the best part of all is you even get an extra $100 off straight up diamonds and gold. One of the high design, talk about Labor Day. This is a high labor earring to create and make. So the fact that you're getting a discount like this is, and $18.99 is what gets them home to you. That's why you take advantage and you get your option of white, yellow, rose gold too. So you may want to come back and get another pair if you got them already and get a new color of gold you don't yet have. So that's the way to do it. Let's get to a quick wheel here before we go. I just want to show those because I know it's our #1 request is diamond hoops. #1 request on any given day. If we look at total and tally up requests that we get over a year's time, it's hoops that far and away run away with the most requested item. So to have those eligible for a discount like this is, I would be remiss if I didn't show them to you. I would be remiss if I didn't present them to you. So they're here and they're available for 60 more seconds, and I hope you can get a pair because that is real good quality. And we're talking about full cut, full faceted, round brilliant diamonds here that are all VS, $235 worth, and so dramatically under even $1,000 a carat. You just don't see that very often. So opportunity knocks right here. For my hoop lovers out there who want to get even, if you're thinking pre-holiday, why wait? You're thinking, well, I'm going to shop those. I know I want those for the end of the year, and I want them for, you know, my Christmas gift to myself, or maybe I've got a birthday coming up or an anniversary, and that's what I really want. There is no point in waiting because the price only goes higher. And the sooner, this is what I think is even more important than even the factor of saving money, is the sooner you have them at home, the sooner you're wearing them. The sooner that your jewelry wardrobe is transformed with the best of the best, the sooner you're rocking those hoops, and you will. So 1.5 inches, not too long. I still think, again, if you are somebody who likes to have a little more elevated style daily, I think that can be your daytime earring as well as an evening dress-up earring. It's really, I leave that all up to you, but that is the value to get. So $18.99 at checkout for those. I want to make a couple of pieces really affordable, and I hope everybody's still with us and staying with us because the chameleon wheel is coming up in just a few moments. But I want to give you a deal of a lifetime on a ruby piece. Rubies are, well, it's called the king of gems. So usually with that, if you're going to be called the king of gems, you're probably expensive, right? This one, well, I look at that ring and go, gosh, that's a beautiful round ruby. It's out of Burma. It's got a lot of diamonds, a lot of gold. It's a wider ring. That should be expensive. It's not. The very first caller can take this right now, 1120923. Come on in early. We've got about 30 seconds till our chameleon wheel kicks off, and I think a lot of people are waiting for that because you don't hear chameleons and affordable in the same sentence until now. But first, I'm going to make a Burma ruby really affordable. And it's a round, and it's a half carat, and it's direct, just like our 3 carat and 4 carat and 5 carat stones that cost $10,000 and up. This is still out of the private collection. Still a private collection stone, which means it's the best of the best in quality. Glow around is rare. We know that. And then let's just tattoo your hand with diamonds. If they had such a thing as diamond tattoos, my whole body would be covered in tattoos. If they could like embed diamonds in your body, that would be amazing. Like I would be just completely head to toe. But this is kind of like that because the way the diamonds are set in this open style scrolling mounting, it's almost like the diamonds are a second skin. It's so pretty. It does. It looks like a diamond tattoo on your hand, on your finger, but with the open work, with the negative space, with the ruby, with the gold edges as well that has a little bit of texture to it. This is not even $1,000. I know, top of the hours here, we have 1 hour left in our Labor Day weekend here on the air. So that means chameleons are coming up. Let's get this ruby home first before we go there. It looks fantastic on, which I'll show you now. You can have white, yellow, or rose. That's up to you. It does have not just a 50-point ruby, but a half carat in diamonds as well. And look at all this gold. That's a wider ring, but it's comfortable because it's got so much open work to it. So it's still really comfortable to wear. And you can have any gold you want. And it's not even $9.99. We're going to take it even lower than even $8.88. I've never gone this low on a ruby, I don't think, in my history here. I've been here 7 years next month. I don't think I've ever had a ruby go this affordable of any kind. And it's not even going to be $8.88 or $8.50. I'll make it $8.49, which makes it $7.49. And then we give it 60 seconds and the chameleons come out to play next. We are really excited about this last hour. If you have a request, how many people are going to wake up tomorrow morning and go, oh, back to reality, and then they realize, oh no, I forgot to shop the TVON Labor Day sale. Well, you've got an hour left to tell us what you want to do for requests. Let us know if there's something you're still thinking about that you want to see again. We are about to wrap up this sale event. So come on in. You can get a ruby right now for $7.49. We've got our most affordable chameleons coming up next. I'm putting everything on discount before you're $100 off. So it makes for quite the party. So here we are, last chance on the ruby. Now, are you thinking hoops there, Will? Jess, were you thinking hoops too? Hoops, hoops, hoops. Okay, so still hoops going out. Nobody's got the ruby yet. 20 seconds left. And make way for the chameleons. GIA certified chameleon diamonds that you can wear every day. Most people that have a collector's stone like this, you got to lock it up in a safety deposit box, and once every couple of years you look at it. This is not that kind of rarity because it's got rarity and durability, so you're wearing it. I hope you do. And then the more you wear it, the more chances you're going to get to see the phenomenal property these stones have, which is changing color in diamonds. Who ever heard of such a thing? Well, they're not there often in the world, but we're going to bring you 3 incredible exotics here, starting with this cushion cut in this band with the burnished diamonds. Then we have, oh, stop the presses. We have a gorgeous blue-green emerald cut. That, to this day, I think is the only emerald cut we have in chameleons and ever have had. And then if you want to go lots of diamond weight, mark my words, that's going to go in a hurry, because I think a lot of people are going to want a lot of diamonds to go around their chameleon, because it's a rare, rare stone. So why not have a lot of white diamonds like this in a bridge around it? You've got emerald cut. I mean, they're all so opulent in their own separate ways. And yes, each and every one of them is going to bring you, did you get, Will, a ruby or diamond hoops? What'd you get? Cool, which one? Yes, a rose ring from yesterday. And what else? Which one? Ring. Band? Oh, the 72-point diamond. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Got a caller gone awry here. Welcome to our last hour of Labor Day. I'm so glad you're with us. Happy holiday weekend. I know for some of you on the East Coast, it's already over, but the party doesn't stop quite yet until the chameleons come out to play, and we give you the most dramatic discount we've seen yet on chameleon diamonds. So what is a chameleon diamond? What is that? Well, they're all certified, so you'll never forget, because you got the GI going to tell you exactly what they are and what color they go to and from. But this is a diamond that is still a natural fancy. Every single one of these certs will say that word fancy on the cert, which a fancy diamond is a very specific level. They change color though. So when your, not light source, but actually temperature environment changes, so the temperature of your environment, your ambient temperature, when that actually increases from room temperature to a hotter environment like inside of a car on a hot summer day, that kind of level of heat, which you know can reach up to like, you know, easily and quickly, you can get up to like 120, 130 degrees. That is when you see that same diamond, which right now on our wheel at room temperature are all going to be some kind of green, blue, yellow, golden combination. They go to an orangey golden color. And so you get 2 different colors. Now, it's going to revert back. Once that stone cools down, after it's not exposed to that extreme heat, it cools back down to room temp. It returns back to the color you see here on the wheel. It is so fascinating. The gemologists at GIA, which are the best gemology minds in the world, they don't understand exactly why this happens. So nobody can quite explain it. It's just a phenomena that really is a phenomena. We call it a phenomena diamond. It really is. It changes color. There are stones out there that change color, right? Sapphires do, some diaspores do. But to get a diamond to do that is so incredibly rare. And yet it's 2 colors in one as a result. So you're getting 2 fancy colors. And each and every one of them, my advice would be never ever buy a chameleon diamond from somebody. I know they're not prevalent. I know they're not just out there. But don't buy one unless it has a GIA cert, because you want to make sure that the gemologists of the world have seen the color change and are able to verify that it is the real deal. Okay, diamonds are, there's just too much weird stuff going on with diamonds right now in the labs of the world. There's too much faux, there's too much simulant. There's a lot of that out there. So just make sure that if somebody says they've got a chameleon, make sure it has a GIA cert to back that up. And you got to get these, because you know what? One collector could easily come in and take all 3, because A, they're all so different. B, they're so incredibly affordable. This sale event, it just shows you nothing's off limits here. We're taking the rarest of the rare, the most highly collectible stone really money can buy, and we're dropping it to the lowest price you've ever seen. So here's what I would recommend. I'm going to show you all the certs, but also I want to recommend you dial in early and get your, you know, kind of put your name on one, because they're not going to last. We know that. This is, I've sold most every chameleon diamond we've had here on the show for the last few years, and I can tell you that they don't get this affordable. And here are the carat weights. Are they small? Is that why they're affordable? They're teeny tiny? No. We've got a 50-point emerald cut right here with 35 points in diamonds beside it. The bridge is going to give you a 43-pointer with a ton of extra diamonds, 82 points around it. And then the largest is actually right here in the middle. So if that's where you want to pay particular attention, I know that a lot of people are going to be after the largest stone possible. The one in the middle is our cushion cut. It is a 61-pointer. Whatever you do, Do not miss out on the 61-point cushion cut. Brilliant. The emerald cut's fabulous, though. I love the amount of blues that are coming through on the emerald cut. That's really special. Hey, guys, we got to sell the chameleons. And we will. And for everybody who's waiting going, that's all fine and well, but I know chameleons and they're going to be $10,000 because that's where they are and they shouldn't be discounted. And even if they are, they're not going to be discounted that much. So I'll wait. Do not wait. Actually, I'm looking at the bags. There was one that was $99.99. The other one was $12,999. And the big one, the 61 pointer, was $16,999. There's a little range. I know that they are all going to be the same price today, so that is why, again, you want to call me early to get first dibs. These are amazing. $16,999. Smallest price was $99.99. And honestly, it doesn't matter. The way they're going, where they're about to go, this teeny tiny little price I'm about to give them with, yes, your $100 extra off, is unheard of in the world of chameleons. I don't know where else you're going to find one. I don't know where else you're going to find one at this price. We've never done it, and we are the leader. Somebody told me the other day they were watching TV, and there is somebody on television apparently who has had them once or twice. They were all over $80,000, and they were 30 and 40 points. I have screenshots. You've probably seen it. You guys watch the shows more than I do. I'm too busy doing the shows to watch all the shows, but you guys do watch them, and you keep me updated. So I got to tell you, if it's $70,000 and $80,000 on TV for a 30-point stone, what are we doing? We're already too low, aren't we? And by the way, that's not the first time. I'll admit, I think we priced stuff too low. I think we'd probably be better off, like those other guys, probably pricing stuff a lot higher. That would make more sense. Some people might even feel more comfortable spending more. But for the most part and for the majority of shoppers, we want value. And we want to get the best deal ever. And that's what this is. Take a look. You know what? I'm going to change this here. I know we have a set price tonight that is supposed to still be $6,999 a ring, and that's because they're all floating around a half carat. I'm not doing that either. And do we have anybody thinking about them so far? Because, yes, emerald cut, I love it. Can I pop that up to your eye level here so you can see it? Item number on that one would be, oh, and by the way, gold color changes are allowed on every one of them except for the 61 pointer. That one's got to stay in the yellow right here. Here's the emerald cut. Let me show it right up to your eye level so you can see. It's got a lot of, like an emerald cut should, blues and greens, and then all the yellows and purples and reds coming off that. Like a lot of these stones are not going to give you a lot of all the rainbow colors because of the body color it has. This one has got, look at that, all the yellows and reds and pinks and purples and blues, all of it happening. This is what it looks like on the hand, which I love because it's easy to wear. It's exactly 50 points. It's got, I'll show you the cert for it next. It's exactly a half carat. It's the rare emerald cut. It's not going to be $69.99 for any one of the three. Let me also show you the ring, but also the cert to go with the emerald cut as well, so you can see what that's all about, because that is going to be, oh my goodness, it's a great quality. It's a really, really amazing, they're calling it actually a fancy grayish, yellowish green. Here it is. This is the cert for it. It's going to be our emerald cut 3.7 by 5.5, 50 point, fancy. There's that word. Really important, green or gray, yellow, green. SI1, you're not going to see any inclusions. Look at it, it's even diagrammed out front and back. You hardly see anything there. And it's got that strong yellow fluorescence, GIA inscribed. Always the cert is going to tell you what chameleons are about in the comment section of your cert in the very bottom of the left-hand side of your cert. This is hugely important. You've still got your color diamond grading here, your clarity scale, and then your front and back clarity diagram. Here's what I'm going to do. I need some more callers. We've got a better price for you than $69.99. One of them already verifying. Tell you what, they're not even close. $6,000, $5,000, $4,000, they're not. What just happened? Lowest price ever on a chameleon, right? If we go $39.99, are we looking at the best value ever? I believe so. $39.99. These are not small stones. 50 points, 61 points, and then we have 143 point, but that's loaded with diamonds. They are not going to be $39.99. This is what we wait. You can wait a lifetime and never see another value like this. You likely will if you forego this opportunity. We don't have any new ones coming in. What we have is what we have, although over the last several years, most everything we've had has gone out, has left us, is now in your capable collector hands, and we are not doing $39.99. Try one, You will be so happy you did. This is so little to spend on any piece of fine jewelry, but to get something as collectible as this is, as specialty, it's a fancy color of diamond times 2 because you've got the change from one color to another. The gradings are there, all of it. You cannot miss this. It's not 39, it's not 38, it's not 37. I just keep on going because that's what this event is about, pushing the boundaries, testing the limits of discounting to give you an opportunity you will not soon forget. And they're not $37.99 either. And they're not $36.99 either. This is it, guys. We're making them the best price possible. This is the best you can do, the best you can get. They are only going to be $3,649, and then you get your extra $100 off. It makes them $35.49. Take it if you want any one of them. We'll give them 60 seconds. I do want to show you we have the cert on the cushion and the cert on the oval as well that we can pop in as you ask about them, but this is the time to pick them up because that's it, guys. $35.49. Take any one you want. And let's keep moving. Those are our chameleons. So any requests before we go? Because we have 45 minutes remaining. I don't want to make it a last call, nobody calls in. I really want, and I know a lot of people are tempted on these sale events to wait till the very last minute of the show. I don't want you to do that because then we get bombarded. We don't always have enough time to show everybody's request. So let me just kind of open it up to your request right now. If there is anything from previous shows you want to see, anything you want to check on availability, this is the time to do it because with so little time left in the show, I know it's tempting to wait till the literal last couple of minutes. I don't advise doing that because we want to make sure you have a chance right now to get in on your favorites. So whatever that may be, whatever we can bring out from the vault, we got to do it. And you know what? Maybe it's time to go against the grain here and perhaps do an auction on something. I don't know what, but something. Because you know what? I got all these discounts and all these values, but it's not always going to be, the sale events are not usually where we start doing auctions, right? Because we got everything discounted to the absolute lowest. So we're going to try something right now. And I don't know, I don't have a plan for this, but I'm just going to put something up there and we're going to just see what you guys think and give you an opportunity. And I'd like to make it a pink zircon because this is a stone that's completely mined out. So let me just give you, and I don't think we've seen one throughout the event, so that kind of, is concerning. We haven't had a pink zircon. I've been with you for the entirety of the event. Tell you what I'll do. Let's put up this gorgeous, really big. This is a really high-end stone. It's kind of like rubellite meets purple sapphire meets a little bit of really, I don't know, diamond-like because it's got that double refraction we love. Keep calling in the chameleons. I got to keep moving. Find something you like here. So I know we're going to get busy with requests, but before we do, let's just put up 1120175, and it's 360. 3-carat 60 oval, 34 points in diamonds in the halo, and a split style shank with a roped border to it. Very, very shishi designer. And you can have any gold you want. Let's come in close and take a look at the double refraction of this oval. All zircons have double refraction. There are multiple colors in the zircon world. And just because I've got this one discounted to $29.99 and then supposed to go, your $100 off, let's go zero to start. Whatever you want to pay. And then we'll wait for your requests to come in. We'll gather those up. We've only got 43 minutes. We're actually 44 now. 44 minutes, that's it. 44 minutes left of our Labor Day holiday sale. $100 extra off. I know it's a Monday night. People are going back to reality tomorrow. And so you might be one of our few viewers here at the end of our night. And so that is why we're doing a zero to start. If it sells for $100, it's free because you would still take $100 off. Whatever the auction ends up at, you still, I'm going to go ahead, I have to, right? We're going to do the $100 off here. So can you imagine? I think it'd be worth putting in a $100 bid because you could very well at this point of the evening on a Monday night when a lot of people are off in dreamland, you might just get this free. $100 is what we're looking for. We've got a zero to start, no reserve auction. So whatever it goes for, it goes for. I'm just trying to move some jewelry. So take a look. There it is. And nobody on this one. Okay, so we can move on. We've got about maybe 30 seconds to get this one started. And remember, if it's $100 and you win it, it's actually free. So I would say somebody's going to come in here with a $100 bid, right? I hope so. Or if you want to play a little strategy, maybe you want to come in with power bid, maybe $200. It's a ring that's worth $29.99. So let's see where we go. It's whatever you want. What's that? Oh, $200. $200. We are starting at 2, Thank you so much. $200 begins the festivities, and we only have one bidder. So yeah, not a lot of competition at this time of night probably. So that's going to make it an adventure. I don't know if this was the wisest course of action. 300 we have. Thank you. You're still going to take $100 off when you win it. Let's try it on. Let's show you what's at stake, what it's going to look like on the hand. You get the gold color you want, whatever. 300 we have. 2 bidders only. Come on, we need more than 2 bidders. 400. Bidder number 1 is back. Back in the lead at 400. 2 bidders still. We got 4, looking for 5. Where it goes, nobody knows. But only 2 bidders is a sad state of affairs here. It gives me an idea what I'm working with. $500 in the back, thank you. 500 we have, we're looking for 600 or more. Any gold you want. These stones are mined out. There was a Ceylon mine in Sri Lanka. It was discovered in 2020. It was actually January of 2020 when this was discovered. We do not have 6 yet, but we're verifying. 600 we have $600 now. Allison's got our leader so far, looking for 7 or more. Remember, there's still $100 extra off, so it's like a free bid at this point, because if you do end up winning it, at the end of the auction, you take $100 extra off. Do we have anybody at $700? We got 7. We've got 7. And I think we've got oh boy. I don't know why I'm surprised. But I'm surprised. We just managed to now actually get everybody through on the phone lines, because for a minute there we had our lines a little backed up. Now we've got everyone through. We actually have a line open. And yet we have 1 bidder left and 1 person thinking about it. I'm giving it a final call. Remember, you get an extra $100 off. That's a little silly when we're A, only at $700. B, we got a $3,000 ring here. It's a very large 3-carat 60 zircon. It's a pink zircon. It's stunning. It's in any gold. We're still doing the sizing and the gold color change for free. So there's a huge, the ring is free at this point. The stone is free. The gold is free. What are you paying for here? The labor maybe to put it together? The artistry of creating it? A human being sitting down to put this together by hand, because our industry is one of the few left out there in the world that is not automated and can't be really automated. So are we going to give this 2 minutes? I think we are. 2-minute final clock. Let's do it. Last call time. We're there, guys. It's last chance, last call, last opportunity. And we can get you in. Even if you haven't been bidding yet, you have a chance here with the 2 minutes going to be ticking down. Remember, when the clock hits 0, we have to close it down. We're going to save you an extra $100. You're going to get all those extras for free. I cannot charge you for that at this point, even though something's got to change here, because we're obviously way too low on this auction. So 2 minutes, then it's done. Hey, it was a good chance for me to kind of evaluate who we have with us or who we don't have with us at the end of our night here. So last chance, last call. Let's go. Take a look at it one more time. 2 minutes. That's it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Final call. It's the 2-minute warning, which makes me feel excited for football season. Maybe some basketball then, Don't get me wrong, I love my baseball season too, but we don't have to do 2-minute warnings in baseball. There's no 2-minute end of anything. That bottom of the 9th could be 2 minutes. It could be 2 seconds. It could be 3 hours. You just don't know. All we got is a pitch clock now. We got 20-second pitch clocks. That's it. 2 minutes? We're already down to 1:15. Do we have anybody at $800? Yes. I'm going to change the gold. I'm going to size it. We're going to take right now, your bidder right now is poised to get this for $600. I don't think there's a ring in the TVON inventory, tens of thousands of pieces, that's $600. Not in a ring. So what's happening exactly right now? A deal. Well, I guess I was right. I think a lot of people, maybe after the big travel holiday weekend, the big 3-day weekend, a lot of people have maybe been too exhausted to stay with us till the very end. Even my brother, he's coming back. He's on a plane right now, flying back from Italy. The little, I'm just jealous. I know. He's been in Italy for 10 days. Oh, he's been at, Tony, you'd love it. He was at F1 races. Yeah, he was doing all that fun stuff. Yeah, He's on his way back to reality. Whatever reality that is. His reality is pretty much not full reality either. All right, $700. Don't tell him I said that. Anybody else? Does anyone want to go $800? Now, even that $800 bid, it'd only be $7. Ay, ay, ay. This is just going backwards in so many ways. How many ways can I go backwards at one time? $700. Do we have $800? You got it? Yes, no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's move. I don't know what to do after this. I don't even have a plan. I should have been planning something. Oh, I know what I do have something very special here. And, you know, we did see a tanzanite that was 20 carats 85. We did see a wheel. There were 3 to 4. But that leaves us with a void, a gap between 4 and 21 carats. So let's go down the middle here and get you a 947 in the really special mounting that this is, that I can tell you we have nothing else like it. There's nothing else that features such large diamonds around our tanzanites in our inventory. And you know we have a few Blue Wing Block Ds. We've had a few. Most of them are gone. We're looking at heading towards a finale of Blue Wing Block D territory here. So as we approach the 5-year anniversary of bringing this stone to you exclusively, it looks like it's going to be saying its goodbyes and farewells. So this is item number 1120-898. And it's a 9-carat 47 in that oval blue wing. Then has huge diamonds, just 3 on each side, 6 in total, massive diamonds here. They're going to be pear shapes and a marquise on each side, completely like mirror images there. You've got a marquise in the middle and a pear shape on each side. The same thing happens here, marquise in the middle, pear shape on each side, all pointing in towards that stone. And this is, well, any gold you want, sure thing, I'll do it. Anything you want, anything you need, we got it. And this also happens to be a new markdown. Oh, because it's Labor Day finale. 35 minutes left to shop them. Shop your $100 off. Shop the discounts. I'll tell you, $100 is great, but it's the discounts I'm doing first that are really saving you the big bucks. And this is a perfect example. This is $13,999. I'm blowing it out right now to one of our lowest per carat prices we've seen here. And again, I said this earlier with the 20 carat 85, it applies here. We can talk about per carats all day long, and every time we do that, we're ignoring the gold and the diamonds and the labor. But you know what? Those are diamonds that should not be ignored. They should be exempt. We should be charging you something for those diamonds because they're huge. I mean, on average, I know they're all a little bit different here, but with 82 points in total and only 6 stones, I mean, that's an average of about 14 points. Those are huge diamonds in fancy cuts. And yet, it's not even $39.99. We just took $10,000 off that price just like that. I'm going even lower than $39. Last call, last chance on the sale. You better believe we've saved some of our best pieces for last. This is it. I'd love requests. I still got a Saturday and Sunday box here of jewelry to show you anything that's still available. If there's something you're still thinking about from previously in the sale event, call me. Let us at least show it to you again and then make the decision. But at $39.99, hold on, it may be gone. I'm still saving you more. I'm not even asking for $3,500. This is, it's happening. $34.99 with an extra $100 makes it $33.99 at checkout. And you know that makes that 9 carat 47, $358. Did I do that math right? $358 a carat? With huge diamonds and all the reds you see as it turns, just ever so slightly left to right here, you see what's happening. Yeah, it's $33.99 at checkout. That's a 9.5 carat. That's $358 a carat. $358. Oh my! I think that's the is that the second lowest price we've ever had per carat on Blue Wing all time? It appears to be. So what a value! Questions, requests, anything we can do for you in the last 33 minutes? Let's talk. Let's talk jewelry. Let's talk. What can we show you? What can we share with you? What can we pop in there one more time? Again, I don't expect you to make a decision sight unseen, but if there is something you're thinking about, Those are the pieces you really need to have. The pieces you can't stop thinking about, you know how that works. And then just let me, allow me to show it to you one more time, which will then, I think, make the decision really easy, yay or nay. But take the $100 off while we've got it. Really big values happening. Some of our biggest right here. It's happening. This one's one of them, $33.99, only. And I did have something special here for you in a couple of champagne diamonds, which are really special and really cool. And then I do also have a really important couple of designer diamond rings, if you want to see them, with those baguette and round combos. And we also have a big aqua. I just have to show you this emerald. I have two huge emeralds. Let me just show you this one. This is unheard of. We had a round go very quickly in the first hour. I'm going to take you to a pear shape that has a nearly 1 carat size. Here it is. Wow. Now, only for my big ring lovers here, because it's really long. It's a pear shape, and then it builds and builds and builds and builds to make this overall super elongated ring. It's item number, and it's designer 112096. So it does have to stay in the two-tone gold the way it is. But we've talked about this many times. Emeralds look so good in yellow. Our diamonds typically we love in white. So only makes sense that here it is, best of all worlds, and give it some yellow gold and some white gold as well. So this is all going to be 84 points at the core there in the pear shape, and that is 263 in all white diamonds that are set in 2 tones of gold. So I know it almost creates the look like there's 2 tones of diamonds. They are white diamonds, but they're in 2-tone gold. So here it is, and it's all 14K. First things first, before we get to the discounted price here, which goes down from $88.88, I got to show you on. First, oh, look at this. Inside finishing goes all the way right down to create this beautiful decorative platform of gold, lifts it up off the hand, but let's take it to the hand to show you how elongated and how large this ring actually is. What do you think of that? Very impressive. Maybe you want to just shift it on over here or here. You could do that. I'll do that for you so you can get an idea. Maybe that's, now remember, solid plastic band, so it really makes ease of wear. It's not a problem. Very clean emerald, isn't it? Superstar, bright, clean, gorgeous clarity on this one. But then let me actually take it here and I'll flip it around too and show you on the middle finger. Yes. I'm going to show them. Yes, they're coming up next. And I got 2 actually for you. That's what that piece looks like on a middle finger. It's probably going to be a little too small to show you on the index finger, but you can imagine it. And I'm going to take it down. It is a 1 only. Actually, let me kind of float it over my index finger. If you did want to consider wearing it right there, you can do that as well. Or flip it around, wear it this way. You can wear it like that if you want to. So index, middle, ring finger. Definitely avoid the pinky, I would say. Yeah, it's best suited here, here, or here. But actually, it's not even $88.88. This is one of our bigger buys of the event, so I'm so glad we have time for it here at the end of our Monday night. It is not $8,000. Anybody thinking about it so far? And that is a bright pop of green. Muso Colombian. Keep in mind, it's an 84-pointer. Looks way bigger. That's what emeralds do. This one in particular. Let's go lower than 8, 7, 6 or 5. How about this? Not even $4,000 or $3,000 or $29.99. What just happened? It's $263 in diamonds. One of our mega, mega, mega important pieces here, and it's less than $29. Let's keep going. We got to move everything. Anything and everything. Let's not even make it $29, $28, $27. The discounts. They know no end. Like, this is it, guys. This is everything we can do. Not even 27, 26, 25.99 even. Still going lower. Let's make it the lowest ever by far, $2,499. Then you take your $100 off, makes it $23.99. 30 seconds on that one. That's going to go in a hurry. You know that. There's no such thing as $263 in diamonds for that price tag. But with an emerald as well. Very nice. Only one and $23.99 at checkout. All right, Jason, what you taking back there? He's still shopping. What are we taking? Hoop earrings, emerald, tanzanite. Champagne diamonds are coming up. You might be waiting on those. Champagne diamonds are on the way. We have 2 choices for you. I have a round or an oval. Who's got our emerald? Allison, tell me you've got the emerald. You've got to get that emerald. It's so bold and bright. I'm talking about the emerald itself, but then just how many rows and diamonds can you do? 5 different halos and diamonds? I mean, that's impressive. And isn't it interesting that it's actually 5 and then, has anyone else noticed this? If you look this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you look this way, it's 4. Did anyone notice that? You just kind of really feel, they did it right to fill in the length of the piece. Okay, let's show champagne diamonds. Now I missed out on the emerald earlier, so maybe that's the one that's got my name on it, the pear shape. So good. Okay, 2 different champagne diamonds to show you. Emerald is here. Don't wait, it could go. This is, okay, this is the really, really, really big round though. It's not a 1 carat. It's a 122. I might as well show them together because they've got very similar but different looks. Either way, you're getting a champagne diamond over a carat, but either way you're getting pink diamonds and white diamonds for your double halo. And then you're going to choose, do you want the round that is really, really rare, that's a carat 22, much bigger, or do you want the oval that's a 1 carat even? Those are, the reason I'm putting them together is I'm just going to go ahead and make them a brand new reduced price, lower than they were ever supposed to go tonight, lower than the Labor Day special price, still with $100 off, and 2 of our most important diamonds here in a really unique color. So let's start with the information on the round. 112-1597 starts us off. Call me with requests. End of the night is here. End of the event is here. 25 minutes remain. That is it. Not a lot of time to get a lot of jewelry out of here. So call me quickly. This is special though. That's the information for the round on the left. And you know how rare it is to get a round diamond in anything. Besides accents, the rounds in the big sizes are always tough. So can we just point out that what we typically see in champagne diamonds is 1 of 2 things, either a pear or a cushion. The fact is we've got the 2 rarer cuts represented here in this duo, a round or an oval. So you're getting what already presents to the eye as a bigger stone. You've got a carat 22 on the round. The oval's a 1 carat, so that's not too shabby either, but that round is where you're getting big, big size. Now, the round has 14 points in pink diamonds first. Then it has another 50 points in white diamonds beyond that. Total diamond weight is 64 points, but the pinks we separate because they're so specialty and they're so rare. The oval's going to do the same thing, and we're going to give you the information on the oval. It's 112-1596 on the oval. The oval is a 1 carat center stone, may even present a little larger to the eye because it's an elongation of the oval. You still get pink diamonds for the first halo. That's going to be 37 points in pink. So you're really upping the ante on the pink diamonds. And then another 72 points in the white. So you're actually getting more diamond weight on the sides in the oval. So it's all going to even out. But these are going to be what was $79.99 per piece. New price, ultimate low, best value possible. Get ready because you know you have a preference. And you know if your preference is the round, guess what? Somebody else's is too. If your preference is the oval, same thing. They're both going to go. But there is a price tag that cannot be duplicated. We know how the diamond world works. We know how the world of fancy color diamonds work. They're only getting more by the day. So even though we're going backwards tonight, keep in mind that as you wear your ring and own your ring, or if you're giving it to somebody, my goodness, if this was a gift to somebody, that ring that they'll own and wear forever and ever and ever is getting more value, meaning higher value, worth more as you own it. Because this is the state of affairs we're in here with the world of colors of diamonds. We had one of the biggest sources ever closed 2 years ago. It was the Argyle Mine in Australia. It was the best source. It's closed. We know that there is a scarcity that's happening, and every day that goes by, they're more scarce. So every day that goes by, they get more value, more worth, more money. So this is it. Take them while we're discounting them because we shouldn't be doing this. Take a look at them. They're not $79.99. Your choice of, same price of. So I don't want you to choose based on your budget. I want you to genuinely pick your favorite piece, your favorite design, your favorite look. But here's what we're going to do for your choice of. And call me operators because tell me which one you like better. I'm going to try on the round first here for you, which is going to be, again, 122. So let's bring up 1597 again because that's the information for this one. This will be the carat 22. Which means all together, if you total it all up, this is really good. It's really rare to see this. Look at this on the hand. That's a gorgeous champagne. All natural in color, of course. And that's going to be what, 186 total? How about this? Better than 7? Better than 4,000. There's your half off deal right there. I'm going to swap them out. I want to put on the oval for you, which is going to be a total of 209 in the oval. So still you're getting, you're getting more carat weight in total on the oval, but you're getting the bigger center stone in the round, if that, helps you decide. But they're also not $39.99. Now, which one do you like, Allison, round or oval? Do you know? Jess, you like the round or the oval? Guess what? Same price. They're going to be exactly, and they're not $39.99. I'm going to keep going. That is what your computer says, doesn't it? Operators, tell me. Yes, they're all going, yep, we know it's 39. I'm going so much lower for the end of the night here. Look at the size of this ring overall. Look at the major individual size of the white diamonds that you have. Textured bezels, not even $2,999. Take your favorite. As is on the gold, rose, and white together, they stay as is. We just need to know what size you need. What size do you want when it arrives to make it instantly your new favorite? Wearable, all diamonds. They're durable. Don't be shy about wearing them. They're stunning. We're not even doing $29.99 or $28 or $27, $26, $25. This is the value of a lifetime on either or. And again, let me know which one you like. They're $2,499. That is it. Wow. $23.99 at checkout. We have one of our most popular earrings of the event coming up by request. And we have a Burma emerald cut ruby coming up as well, all by request. So those are coming out in our last few minutes. I mean, the requests are starting to come in because we're hitting that 20-minute mark here. 20 minutes left in the show, 20 minutes left in the event. You wait till tomorrow. Guess what? It's Tuesday. We're not here with the show. Which one? And again, the round is going to be item number 1597. You're seeing all the information right now on the round. Total diamond weight here of 186 in total, but that's the big center, which is, it's also the rare round. We very rarely see a round, even in our yellows, in our pinks, we never see them. In the, even in the, what other colors of diamonds do we have, right? It's mostly yellows and pinks that we see. Very rarely do we see a 122. Very rarely do we see that ideal cut Tolkowski round brilliant. That's happening right here, right now. And take a look and think about it. I know a lot of you own the pink diamond wonder ring as of a few weeks ago. How gorgeous would this round ring be if you added a pink diamond wonder ring to either side or one side? But you could do that whole ring stack, ring guard effect. That would be gorgeous. And I'm just saying, that would be even, just taking an already good ring and making it so much more elite. So let me know. Joyce, are you taking one of our champagne diamonds? Anybody else? Will, Allison, Jason, anybody taking a champagne diamond? Jess is verifying right now on one of them. We'll see which one she's got. $23.99. That's what you pay. Incredible value. On one of the rare colors we do. We do more pinks and more yellows than we do champagnes, actually. So it's tough. Tough to find it, tough to get it. And now you got this huge value happening with it. An $8,000 should-be ring that's $23.99. I got to give them 60 seconds, then we're rolling to some requests here. Last call for the requests. If you have any of those, got to get them in, even if it's something you want to check on availability from our Saturday or Sunday mornings. Why not? Even if it's any of our chameleon diamonds we presented tonight. If it's something we had earlier. If it's the gorgeous diamond hoops we had. If it's that gorgeous trillion cut amethyst we had. Whatever it is. You got to call now because literally we have to truly shut down these prices and the $100 extra off goes away at the end of the show. That is in now 18 and a half minutes until the event is over. And we're here, remember, no show on Tuesday. We have no show, no broadcast on Tuesday, not online, not on TV. We take that one day off of shows every week, but we are creating new jewelry to get you ready for our first What's New Wednesday of September. It's going to be awesome. And feels like fall then, right? Get a little, after Labor Day's over, it starts to feel a little bit more like fall, starts to feel more like routine. Holidays coming up. We got a lot of what's new on Wednesday when we return, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. But let me know on the champagne diamonds. I don't know who requested these, but we have a ruby and an emerald cut, one of a kind, coming up next. And then probably wrapping up with some gorgeous diamond designer earrings that I adore, that a lot of you did too when I brought them out on Saturday. Yes. They are. And they are. And Mary, this is what proves it. You're actually getting, well, side by side, I think you can see it. The question Mary asked was, are the pink diamond halos, actually pink diamonds that comprise the halo in the oval, bigger than what's in the round? Yes, they are. So is the overall diamond weight, Jess. We were touching on this earlier. The overall diamond weight is greater here with the oval, but the center stone is greater here. So I first think you're looking at the visual. You get a bigger overall ring with the oval, you get a bigger presence with the oval overall, but you get a bigger center stone weight with the round. So if that helps you, I think your eye goes to either the beauty of the round. Either way, you still get an oval that's got the brilliant cutting, so it's still gonna sparkle quite a bit. So you're not giving up sparkle when you get the oval, like sometimes you would, because it is that oval brilliant cut, but you get, yeah, the bigger halos all together. It's the bigger side diamond weight around the oval, because remember, this is 209 total in overall carat weight. This is 186. But again, 122 center, 1 carat center. Both good size stones. So it sounds like she's still debating back there on the oval versus the round. So it looks like they're both still available at this moment, but we have more and more requests coming in. So let's get to the emerald cut ruby first. And that's going to be, I think somebody's waiting on this. Who is this request for? It's a very lively, big, clean emerald cut, 1119362 on a 1 carat exactly. Burma ruby, 51 points in the double halo around it. This is our only large emerald cut ruby we have. This would be it. And it's going to be, by the way, I think both of our champagne diamonds are still here. Don't wait on those. Grab them, try them. They're amazing. This is going to be our 1 carat emerald cut. Very difficult cut to find in the ruby world. Don't see it all that often. Crystal structure dictates that it's usually cut to just an oval. So you see 99% of rubies cut to be an oval. This has a rare cutting, shows off the clarity, which is nice. And it's also a markdown from $39.99 to $1,299 instead. Then we bring out the diamond earrings and the diamond band. I've got a 5-stone diamond band. And do you want to see this one on? Of course. Let's try this one on right now. It looks like it's a teeny size, but you know what? It fits anyways. Here it is. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful look. Look at the glow. Even when it's on the hand and the light's not able to go all the way through it because it's on my hand, you still see the glow. Great quality to that emerald cut right there. $11.99 your price at checkout. Not sure who requested it, but there is only one. So when it's gone, it's gone. It's going to be spoken for and done. So let me know who's got that one. Then we're going to get to our 5-stone diamond band, and then we're going to get to our really luxe diamond designer earrings that are some of my favorites we've ever created. Of this one? Sure. Here's the back of the ring. No undergallery on this one, purposely. Everything I've been touting has been about the clarity and the glow of the ruby. If you've got an undergallery behind it, trust me, you don't need one. It doesn't need to be there for comfort. You don't need to have an undergallery with a ring this size. But the way it's built, you still have that platform, but that's only on the outside. So it sits it up off the hand, but you don't want to take away from the clarity and glow of that ruby. Well, it's red with a blue undertone to it. It's not purple, it's not orange, it's not brown, because everyone's TV settings are different, so whoever your caller is, it is a true, what we call in the industry and the trade, pigeon's blood red, which is really defining the blue secondary hues that are inherent out of Burma. So you see that here. It's a secondary blue. It's very clean. Yes, I mean, it's just got a secondary, I mean, you see it a little bit. It glows a little bit of like, it doesn't like, I don't mean it looks blue. It doesn't look like a sapphire. It is a ruby red, but it's got that secondary, whereas a lot of rubies have a lot of orange undertone or pink or brown or purple. This one's already gone to Jess's collar. All right, that is spoken for. And then here we go. Let me put up the diamond band that I was speaking of. This is also requested. Just got that one. Congratulations. Here's the 5-stone diamond band that was requested. It's going to be item number 111, 1864. And this is a special piece as well. It is our 5-stone diamond band, 20 points each, totals 1 carat. Recommendations on this one. A lot of viewers from TVON past have this ring. A lot of our viewers own this ring. And I got to tell you, it gets rave reviews, partly because I think a lot of people look at the price tag they paid and they realize it can't be that good. I don't care how good the diamonds are or what she says. They can't possibly be that good because the price. They are that good. They are that good. They really are. And they're huge because they're 20 points each, round brilliance going all the way across the top of the hand here. And it is amazing. I'm so excited for this because it's also white, yellow, or rose gold, and it's our last call on requests for tonight. We have about 13 minutes left, and this one's going to go. The problem is we've already presented in the event, so it's already limited, more limited than it was. We've got a couple. Our diamonds are consistent. They're VS, and it looks great in the yellow, but it'll look even better in the white gold and even good in the rose gold, and it's not going to be the $4,000 that everyone else would get for SI stones. Trust me, you can find them out there. This is a classic. A 5-stone diamond band is going to be found in just about every jewelry store out there. Where it's going to really differ, and I just want to focus that camera again, where it really differs is all in the quality of the diamonds. Please ask your retailers if they've got VS, because most of the time they will not, and they will still be charging more. Do not make the mistake of thinking, well, this designer that I know in my hometown or in that store or that big name, they're charging $5,000 or $6,000, so theirs have to be better, right? Please ask those questions. Please know, please find out, please discover, because you will find that no, that doesn't always mean. I mean, we say it all the time. It's so true. We prove it over and over. You don't always just go out there and spend more and get more. We can get you more by spending less. It is our mantra. It is our way. It is our whole deal. This is not $4,000. It's not $3,000, it's not $2,000, and it's not $1,000, which is probably why it is oh so popular through the ages here at TVON. If you don't have one yet, get it. I would even say that this is the kind of setting style that makes it a stackable, because it's got a really squared off setting style. So the prongs are really keeping it all kind of together in a squared off style, if that makes sense. So you can actually put them together. If I had a couple here on set, I would do that. You can put them together and they stack seamlessly. So you can do that as well. It's not even $1,000, it's $9.99. And tonight you have a rare opportunity to get it an extra $100 off as well, which is going to be $8.99 at checkout. And I'll give that 60 seconds because we have some gorgeous diamond earrings to bring back out by request as well that were also here earlier this weekend. So we're looking forward to bringing those out. And it truly is one of my favorites in a designer earring that we do because, well, the motif is very designer and very status, but they're just beautiful, and you get a huge diamond weight for a tiny little price. And by the way, this even makes a good pinky ring. So I'm going to try it on as a pinky ring and as a ring finger ring. We'll start with the ring because that's where a lot of people like to wear it, is right there. And again, it doesn't have to be the same band you're stacking it next to it, because it's got a straight edge. You could stack it next to something else. Because I have my signet ring right here handy, I might as well show you. Obviously, you may not need to stack with a ring that's as large as the signet ring is, but just to prove a point about how beautifully it sets next to something. And these are all different sizes here, but you can see what I mean by that you couldn't get a more straight edge than my squared off signet ring, and yet look at how that ring stacks next to it. So just proving a point here. That's maybe not what you're going to do because this alone is a big ring, but it proves the point of how well it's going to stack next to other things, whatever that may be. So maybe, again, we do this world famous stack ring called the Wonder Ring that's got the double chevrons, but maybe this is more your speed when it comes to stacking or styling. So you can do that. I'm going to put it on as a pinky ring here because I really like it that way as well. And I'll prop it up and show you what it looks like there. So you can wear it as a great pinky ring. This is a very, very posh look. You see a lot of big name celebs that wear a pinky ring very similar with some really big diamonds like that. And here it is yet again. And that's going to be $8.99. Very busy on these phone lines here. All right, coming up, you ready? Got the diamond earrings coming up. I know I got to give this a final call. We are down to about 8, now, ooh, a little less, 7.5 minutes left in the show. If there's anything you need to pick up, countdown is on. We can still, even if it's something you don't need to see again, right? We'll try. If you need to see it, we'll try to find it and give you a moment with it on the air. If it's something you know the item number on, or even if you don't, we can probably figure it out, and you want to pick up a piece with $100 off, we are pretty strict about that $100. It does go away in 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Jess, any questions on this one? Okay, so we are verifying our last few quantity. We have a little bit of backup on our phone lines, so we're just trying to clear the phone lines before I put up this designer earring that we have coming up next, which is really special. And I'm very excited about this designer earring. I'm so looking forward to this. The designer earring is fabulous. So we have got, it's a bit of a quatrefoil kind of look. We just had this requested as well. to bring it on out. Wait till you see this. Item number 1110419. I'm going to keep on moving. We want to show you something here. Look at this. This is a wild earring. This has been, gosh, we saw it for the first time in forever. I believe it was Saturday afternoon, and so happy that we had somebody ask to bring it back. I know these are going to need a little bit of my help here. I'll try to prop one up, but I also want to put one on so you see the size. And a lot of people are asking, is this an earring for daily wear? I think yes, because it's not a tremendous drop. It's a 1-inch drop, but look at the size of the diamonds. 128 total, really, really big on the 4 diamonds that are really the primary focus there of the center of this quatrefoil design. And then diamonds that start in the lever back. So front of the lever back, love the bigger diamond that transitions between the lever back and this quatrefoil design. I do want to show you, this is what they look like just quickly on the hand for a size reference and a measurement. So you can see that they are indeed 1 inch. And then remember, we're actually doing the white, the yellow, or the rose gold for you too. And there's your 1-inch drop. You can see how even when the lever back is still, you get a little bit of a nice movement and articulation to the drop. But the way you really want to see them is on. Now remember, those diamonds are going to show up even better in the white gold. So we're doing white, yellow, or rose for the record, but I probably love these, and as much as I wear yellow gold, I love white gold, but diamonds, I always say defer or default to the white gold with our diamonds. So if you can't decide, I think maybe you just want to go with the white gold here. Yes, Jess? I think I do. Yes, I do. I have it. You got it. Who was that? Linda, I'll show you the Paraíba coming up next. Let me go grab it as soon as I get everyone to look at these earrings on and their movement and their drop and their drape and how lovely they are. And keep in mind, I think for me, when it comes to a drop earring, I love these for every day. Even though they are decked out with diamonds, they've got quite a few diamonds there, some bigger diamonds, especially in the center of the drop. They look amazing. This is the yellow gold still. They are also, this is one of those values, $9.99. Again, with the $9.99 price tag. This time, though, you're getting so much more than a carat in diamonds. You're getting a carat 28 in total diamond weight here. And yet, I think that's a great, lightweight, everyday style if you're looking for a drop. If you're comfortable wearing a drop earring daytime or daily, it's up to you. Obviously, if you want to save them for special occasions, go forth. But this is such a good look there. So that's what they look like on. I'm going to go back to the wheel. We've got 5 minutes, so I got to go grab that Paraíba, that carat 09 that we had yesterday. Jess, it's literally right up front, because I knew somebody was going to ask for it. Yes? How wide is it? Like side to side on the diamonds, or the width of the, okay, let me do that real quick. I'm going to try it on and show you. Probably best to measure that in millimeters. And I do have a millimeter gauge, but then if you need inches, I'll do that too. The width, millimeter size of the width of the band is 4 millimeters. So again, what are we measuring exactly? I'll show you here on the hand. This is my 5-stone diamond band ring here. We are running out of time. I'll show you the Paraíba. 4 millimeters, but also if you need the measurement in inches, it's right at, it's under 1/4, but it's a little over 1/8. So does that help out? I'd say it's closer to 1/8. All right, let's keep moving because I got to show this Paraíba for Linda, I believe it was. So the diamond earrings are here. Keep calling. Let me make sure we have enough time to show this carat 09. It's 111-9413 coming up right now. Oh, I love this stone so much. And obviously you get 2 earrings. I just have the other one on. This is it. One of the most vibrant, beautiful carat 09s. It's the price tag though. You very rarely have a chance to get anything over a carat in Paraíba for this price. It also has a carat 36 in diamonds, so you're getting a ton of diamond weight as well. Very, very special ring. Overall, classic kind of styling here. Keep calling on the 5-stone bands. Keep calling on the designer diamond earrings. And now, one caller in any gold color you'd like on this one as well. Let's try it on. Most importantly, remember, this is not, I wouldn't say across the room, but this gives you an idea. Up close, you see a couple very, small inclusions when you've got the camera trained and focused in on and all that and really microscopic looks. From a distance, you see, Linda, why we love it so much. It's just all out glow. It's nothing but glow, neon. Watch this. If I darken the light, it's still glowing, even more so now because it doesn't need a lot of light to shine. and this stone is one of the rarest out there, and it's got the major value, $17,000 to start. We got it way below that. We got it under 10, then we just kept on going. I've got it down to $3,777. It'll be $3,677 at checkout. It is in the white gold now. You can change that if you want to. You may go ahead, but guys, we are really truly that $100 extra. All these sale prices for Labor Day weekend, they go away in now less than 3 minutes. We are in the 3-minute countdown of the event. And we're off Tuesdays. We're back Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central. The Paraiba is gone. You've got the Paraiba? Thank you. Paraiba's gone, and that means I got to put up the band again. Here it is. There's the 5-stone band that still everyone's talking about. Any last request questions? You got 2.5 minutes exactly. 2.5 minutes. This was item number 111-1864. We still have the diamond designer earrings. Thank you so much on that Paraiba. And if you have any questions on anything you've seen throughout tonight or throughout the event, we are here to help you out with those. So let me know, because all these big, deep discounts, they go away in 2 minutes now. We have 2 minutes counting down. So this is last call. Chance to pick up your favorites. This is a classic. Trust me, you will love it. And I think if you already have one, can't tell you how many people have come back to get another one where they either change the gold color and get a different one in a different gold, or they do get several to either, maybe you want to get a different size so you can do the pinky and the thumb, or the pinky and the ring finger, right? Those would require different sizes of rings. So maybe you want to come back and get another one to wear on a different finger of the hand. Gifting, yes. Clover earrings again on the ear. You got it. That's item number 1110419. I'm going to put one on again, and we'll put up the graphics. So here's the deal. $9.99 for either the 5-stone band with 1 carat, or the gorgeous clover quatrefoil earrings for a carat 28 in diamonds, which are right here. So that's what they look like. And then we'll put up the graphics really quickly, because the 1 carat applies to the band. This is still $9.99 for the earring, but that's going to be item number 1110419. As you see now, the graphics, and you're getting a carat 28 in your diamonds, including, there are 4 mega diamonds there in the middle, kind of concentrated in the middle there of your clover quatrefoil style, and then diamonds the rest of the way. White, yellow, or rose, those are the yellow. Notice you don't see a lot of the gold, but I recommend white gold. Unless you are, someone who just adores yellow gold, get the yellow or the rose. We're doing all 3. So huge value. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air if we can continue to help you. But again, you got to get those calls in now if you want to be a part of these sale event prices and your extra $100 off. I will see you back on Wednesday. Remember, we are not here on Tuesdays. No show, no broadcast. Let's go back to the 5-stone band if we can. $9.99 for your choice of. Anything else you want to check on, this is the time to do it. We are off on Tuesdays. I'm back with you on Wednesday night. We call it What's New Wednesday. It's a do not miss night. Make sure you tune in, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we'll see you then for our big live Wednesday show. Can't wait to see you then, guys. Have a great, great, great rest of your holiday weekend, what's left of it. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night, everybody. See you Wednesday.